God, we made it. Greenthumb in the morning. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show live on Twitch, Discord, Kick, YouTube, X, and the home site, www.brealtv. To my right, it's Mr. Goodlight, DJ C Midas.
Yes. The rhythm, the rebel. Happy Monday.
Without a pause.
I'm lowering my level.
We also have my man Chuck D. Eric Bobo.
Oh, yeah.
The rhythm, the rebel.
Without a pause.
I'm lowering my level.
Word up. The iconic one, Eric Big Draw Bobo in the buildings.
You start swinging the mic like him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's a little mic swing. Forgot about that. Good memory. We have the Treehouse Crew, Bolton, Blah, Bo, Bra, Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what's up? Yo, where were you at this morning, E-Zone?
What do you mean?
I get here at work. You're always
like Trace, but
you're always up in the chat room like, yo, 9 a.m. Be here at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I was the first one here, son.
Oh, you beat him down
Hell
here.
yeah.
I know your arms show it.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wow.
Know where I was at in the gym, dog?
That was a good retort.
5 a.m., dog. Pumping iron, dog.
That's a good
I was doing
retort.
push-ups in here.
Speaking of which, we got Mr. Milligram Z-Zone in the building.
What's up,
A
y'all?
little out of order.
Thanks for skipping Caddy Blaze.
And speaking of the concentrate king, Cali Blaze is in the building.
Good morning, everybody.
Guten Morgen.
Morgen.
We survived Vegas, y'all. Gotta say. And I want to say thank you and much love to the organizers of Sick New World. It was sick.
Great.
It's probably the earliest set we've played in a number of years, probably like 25 to 30 some odd years. We don't play early sets. We're usually more towards the evening. But they gave us a 35-minute set at 3:15, and man, it went off.
Was it hot?
No.
Perfect.
Cloud cover.
Yep.
It was nice and breezy, and people were there. They were there for it, bro. It was packed.
Looking at the crowd, you would never think that was a 3:30 crowd, you know?
Yeah.
They get to there's that member we were talking about, I think it was Friday. Like, yeah, we're in at 3:30. I'm like, that place will be a madhouse at 3:30 because it does. They show up for that, man. They really do.
The three sets everybody are talking about are our sets, Korn's set, and who else?
Manson.
And Manson. Shout out to Marilyn Manson. He fucking killed that shit.
He killed it. I was really, really impressed. And sobriety does a lot.
That missing
He looks
rib.
good.
He's sober?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Very
sober,
well.
and he looks good. He dropped a lot of weight, maybe Ozempic or working out. To me, it looks like he worked out. It doesn't look Ozempic.
Yeah, he was trying. He was flexing his
He was
muscles.
flexing his raw. You know what I mean? And sounded good.
Yeah.
He dyed his hair black, or maybe it's a nice black wig. He looked like Marilyn Manson of the 90s.
Yeah.
The band was tight.
Band was tight.
Missing ribs.
Might have had missing ribs.
Does it
Yes.
make-
Remember the rumor?
Might have had
That's the
missing
old
ribs.
rumor,
Yeah.
you know?
What'd you say?
Okay, so this is a question like I want to pose to everybody. Like when somebody like Marilyn Manson, right?
Marilyn.
Marlon?
Not Marlon.
I'm sorry, Marilyn.
That's his brother,
okay,
Marlon.
But like somebody like him, right?
Yeah.
Who has always I didn't even know. Like I'm like I automatically I've never been a fan like that, but automatically I'm like that guy must get fucked up, right?
Right.
Oh, they did.
Does it not change? No matter even if he says he's sober, like there's gonna be a good amount of people always like, nah, he's for sure doing something.
That's
right?
not.
Well, I mean, it all depends. I mean, if they continue to exhibit behavior that makes people say, "Oh, he's still fucked up," then that could be. But like Marilyn Manson has been, for a while he's been doing his recovery from
And it's
all
good.
drugs.
It's good. It shows.
Good
Yeah.
for him.
It's good because I remember there was a time we were doing we were touring in South America somewhere like that, and we were playing the same festival as Marilyn Manson. We said playing the same festival, and so we're there a night before, and we're partying at a club that him and Twiggy were at.
Yeah.
Twiggy was his
Big
guitar
up
player.
Twiggy.
Twiggy.
And, they come up to us and, hey, guys, fucking love you guys. You guys got any drugs?
Yeah.
We're like, no, just weed. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, hey, we got some sea monkeys if you want to try some. And we're like, sea monkeys? What do you mean? These fuckers were snorting sea monkeys,
No.
like ground up, dried out sea monkeys.
Which is what, like plankton or
Yeah.
No, no,
krill
brine.
or
It's
something?
brine shrimp.
Brine, that's it. Brine.
Brine.
And they were sniffing this.
For a high?
Sea monkeys were advertised as pets.
I know.
Back in the day.
You put them
I
in the
had
water
'em.
and watch them swim.
I had them.
Yep. Who didn't?
Man,
The little packet.
Man, they were horny motherfuckers too, man.
Always plowing.
Three sea monkeys on one female.
Wow.
Monkeying around.
Yeah.
Sea monkeying around. Yeah, they were like at any point like just try to get some sort of feeling. And when they were talking about crushed sea monkeys, snorting crushed sea monkeys, I was like, no, it's cool. I'll stick with the weeds.
What did Ozzy sniff? Ants?
Ants.
Ants,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There must have been something though that they made them do that.
They didn't have any coke.
Yeah, I know, but like
That would be
But you're already doing like you gotta have like some kind of like placebo. Like you think it has to do something to you. You know what I mean? Because there's, I don't know. It's sometimes
Something, yeah. No, I agree. It in their head, it probably does something. It's like a person who smokes CBDs and oh man, I'm high from this.
Yeah.
It's because they wanted to get high, but they didn't want to supercharge, so they smoked a CBD and gave themselves that placebo effect.
Yes.
Every time somebody says that about the CBD, I'm just like, no, if we just haven't gotten away from your kids in 2 years, and this is your first time getting high since high school.
And it makes you feel
Yeah,
like you got high.
Yeah, and it makes you feel like you got high because I meet those kind of people at the gym sometimes, and it just blows their mind. Where you're just like, that little fucking thing you gave me, and you're like, bro.
Yeah.
Manson was known like notoriously for getting like super high.
His
What was his drug?
his whole crew. Well, they did coke and shit.
That's what some of them are H. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Was he uppers or downers?
Oh, he was coke.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
coke.
Good.
There was a story I heard once. He went to go do a signing at Hot Topic, and that he didn't come out. He had his bathroom as a dressing room, and that he wouldn't come out for an hour. And then finally he came out, but he wouldn't let anyone go in. So he did the signing. Then he left. They went in. They said the entire bathroom was covered in cocaine.
Oh yeah. Well, let's be glad that my man is off that shit because he looks like in prime form right now. It was great, man. I gotta say, I had a good time. Seen a lot of people I hadn't seen in years. It was like a high school
It
reunion.
was a reunion for sure.
Guys from our old crew, like our like late '90s, early 2000s crew and stuff like that, and bands we've toured with throughout the years.
That was Rocker Food Fest.
Yeah, we were the only hip hop.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
one.
Dude, it was rad. Like I got, seeing a bunch of old people. I got to hang with the Corn guys, say hi to them for a while, and then saw System, and it was good, man.
What was cool was when we're rocking up there, and we did jump around there at the last set, and Chavo came out with us. That was awesome.
He was hopping around.
He was hopping
Happy
around.
as hell, man.
He was hopping around. There you go.
Big ups to Tony.
Shabby
Hawk.
shop. Look, we had everybody jumping, bra.
Yep.
All the stages, front to back, side to side, like a low.
Yeah,
Taking
this
a
is,
ride.
this is at 3-something in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's 3 in the afternoon.
Yep. And what's
And let me tell you what, that wasn't even just the biggest pop right there. When we unleashed Bomb Track on these motherfuckers, they went.
Yeah.
When we flipped Rock Superstar with Slayer, these motherfuckers flipped out.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Big
I
ups
was
to-
there.
Big ups to Tony Hawk.
yeah,
And the Hawker.
There he is.
There he goes.
was he just in the crowd basically?
He was in
Out
the
there
crowd
playing?
watching from the front row. You see that middle slit right there, Cali Blaze, the guy with the orange shirt?
Yep.
He was like in that section until we were done. Then he decided, I'm just going to walk up.
Yeah.
Because I'm Tony Hawk.
And you know
I'm
what?
going to say what's up.
I think a lot of people forget that musicians themselves are huge fans of other musicians.
Yes.
Like so for Chavo to be up there.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, when he was young, that song, Cypress Hill, that shit to him is still a dream. Like people forget, just because you're big doesn't mean those dudes aren't still
Yeah.
superstars to you.
I still
you
fan
know?
out over anything KRS-One or Chuck D did.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Yep.
still fan out.
Yeah.
Absolutely you do.
I don't fan out for everybody, but for those guys, absolutely. Do we got any video with audio to it?
Yeah.
Let's run it real quick.
Run that bitch.
You're saying this now, Bolton?
Well, you guys were talking.
Well,
I
we're
can't
talking.
play-
Yeah, it's
9
kind
a.m., bro.
9 a.m.
Here at the sick new world. The sick new world. What up, Sendog here, coming at you live and direct from beautiful Las Vegas, overlooking the Encore and the Circus. Here for Sick New World going down today. Lots of great bands, lots of great homeboys. Very good friendships that we built over the years.
lot of hair.
Everybody's here today. So I'm looking forward to seeing, like Snot and POD and bands like that. Also Ministry has some friends playing in there. And we're here right now. We're doing the damn thing. We're about to go in about 40 minutes. Wanted to welcome you guys to the event. And yeah, we're here. You're not. Peace.
His brocha's getting bigger than his face.
It has layers.
That comes with age.
We're somewhere in the desert. We're in Vegas right now. We're at Sick New World. About to take off on this here green stage. Green guys on the green stage. You know what I'm saying? BREALTV up in the house. Check this out. My pack went out right there. Even the metalheads.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tony Hawk, pro skater. I'm at Sick New World, and to be honest, I kind of came here to see Cypress Hill. And we did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Salute to the Hawker.
Yeah, dude. Tony
The
Hawk is
legend.
amazing. I was talking to him right after he shot. I was like, yo, you got to come back on the show. He's like, dude, I'm down anytime.
Yeah, you won't get as high out here.
Yeah.
Upstairs, bro. You got boxed
Yeah,
in.
it's got a good ceiling here, so.
Totally got boxed in.
I like how he introduced himself. He goes, Tony Hawk, vert skater. It's like, we all know who you
I know.
are.
There's probably
Like
people who've been
everybody
better
does.
Yeah,
technically,
yeah,
but
but there are some young folks that are younger than your generation who probably don't know who Tony Hawk is.
Professional, Bolton.
Just a,
yeah,
he's just
but
a legend.
like a lot of skaters
He is-
don't get but Tony Hawk and even Christian Assoy, like those two dudes, like even if you didn't skate, you knew who
You
the hell
kind
they
of,
were,
yeah, you've
you know?
at least
Yeah,
at the least heard them.
definitely, exactly.
For
Heard
sure.
those names.
You know, we had a really good set. The set list was ramped the hell up.
Dude.
I didn't know if I was gonna be able to knock it down though, because I was nursing a hangover from the night before.
You want to talk about that?
I don't really want to talk about it, but I brought it up, so I kind of gotta speak on it a little bit. Had too many mezcal margaritas the night before,
Yeah.
and I didn't even really know that I did. I had two, and then after the third, well, actually, I had three. No, excuse me. The third was a double, so I had four. Right, all together. And apparently, because after that I don't remember anything, I kept on having drinks. And we were wilding out on my balcony, apparently. Don't remember that. We were shaming Trace
Yeah.
in the bar area because he wanted to leave early. And we all shamed him, apparently.
He's a singer, bro.
Screaming at him, shame, 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 as he's walking to the elevator, and everybody's like hearing us like scream at the top of our lungs, apparently. And some lady stopped him and asked him, "What did you do?"
What did he do to get?
He was trying to leave early.
Oh, okay.
We're like, "Where are you going?" "I'm gonna go up to. First of all, I'm tired. I'm gonna go up to my room." I don't remember any of this part. I was told all this because I don't remember it, and that's a rarity for me because I usually remember everything.
Well, we were talking about this on the show like a couple weeks ago, somebody asked you about when was the last time you blacked out, and you said it's been years.
Yeah.
It sounds
That's
like
changed. It's 2026. You blacked out.
I sure did.
Wow.
you know.
I'm going to get my blood work done and see if someone did me dirty.
Damn.
You
'Cause
know-
I don't be blacking out, son. You know this.
You headlocked Trace.
See that's the other thing. I put Trace in a headlock and said, "I love you, man."
Oh, and I love you.
Damn.
All right. An aggressive show of
but
emotion.
the thing is,
Affection.
that he don't do that.
I don't
Right.
do that.
And when they told him that he did that, this was your response. No, I did not do that.
You're like,
And everybody said,
Yes,
you did.
Yes, you did.
Damn, those conversations I've had many
Hey,
times.
listen.
But like you,
Look, I hadn't seen Aton yet because he was one of the last. No, I was one of. I don't know. No, yeah, I was one of the last ones down when I came down to the elevator to go into the van. I hadn't even had any words yet with Aton, and we caught eyes and looked at each other, and we just both laughed. I laughed because of what Trace and whoever else was telling me what was going on.
Pedro, he was
Pedro, yes.
Yeah.
Pedro was a witness. And then Aton. Aton said we were on our balcony and Lord was having a conversation with our neighbor. And I don't remember any of that. He said I was in the corner on this chair, just like with the joint in my hand, like frozen. Like this.
Man.
I think there's one way to figure this out.
No, the thing is that, I mean, I would at least got a picture of that.
Of course you would have, and I would have
would've
got
done
you
it.
back for that,
I know,
Bobo. But I'm just saying.
but I wouldn't have posted it. I would have just showed you. I would have said, look,
Group chat.
Prosperity.
look at you.
Look at you now.
Now
Look at you.
Look at you.
How do you feel?
I would never post anything like that, but I would do that and show you, like,
I think the only way to solve this is we should all drink 6 mezcal margaritas on the show and see if we all black out.
Listen,
I guaranteed will.
listen, somebody's gonna black out for sure. I don't want no part of that business. Because normally I don't drink like that.
Right.
I'll say no after the third one. You know what I mean? I would have to be very much like shots, different story. I can hang with shots, but like these were like mezcal margaritas
And
doubled
doubles.
up with the heavy-handed bartender who is a fan of ours. So he's like showing us love. Normally I will say no to drinks, but apparently I kept going, and that's the problem right there. That I don't normally do that, and I don't ever feel the need to do that.
right.
So that's why I have to think: did someone put something in my drink?
Little Molly.
You know what I'm saying? Because that just doesn't match up with who I am. You guys weren't, or excuse me, you guys weren't even there, and neither were you. You were in your room, but whoever was chilling with Pedro and Trace and whoever else was down there with us, I was in a portal somewhere and that other guy came through.
Unreal.
Man.
I don't even know who that is. But I was in zombie state that night apparently, man. I cannot recall any of it.
Man. Yeah, I was gonna come back down.
Oh, I wish you had. You
But-
could have helped me out.
But what happened to me is that this big table, this
Oh yeah.
drunk woman.
There was plenty of drunk people there that
Yeah,
night.
and she fell over. Guys tried to catch her, and she hit the table that fell over on my foot. And that shit was heavy. That shit hurt. It hurt.
The fat lady fell on your foot?
It wasn't, no, the table, the fat table, that heavy-ass table. I'm surprised my foot didn't break as heavy as that table was. So after that, my foot was throbbing. I said, you know what? I'm done.
If that had not happened, you would have been there for it.
Yeah.
Hey, so Lord was faded, and then I caught up to him. He was already faded, and then I caught up to him and passed him. At least he could remember what happened. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't remember shit. I'm like, especially when they told me I put Trace in a headlock. I was like,
That just sounds like you had a good time, though.
No, it does sound like I had a good time. They you know, like what Trace and Pedro and Aton told me was that I was very cool with everybody, and we were just all laughing and having a good time. It wasn't no crazy, embarrassing shit, which that's what I'm always thinking about. Have I embarrassed myself?
Well, that was your big question because, you know, everybody was telling you stories. You said, well, did I say anything? And
Did I do something stupid?
Was I inappropriate?
Did I jump on the bar and,
you know,
piss on somebody?
did I start taking off my clothes?
I asked Aton, right? I said, hey, did I treat you badly? He goes, no, dude, we were all having a good time. It was a good vibe.
Oh, well,
Damn,
you
you
know,
asked those questions too?
Well, yeah, because I don't want to be treating nobody fucked up. I mean, we already joke with Aton. I don't want to be like all fucked up, like treating him like a dickhead.
Sober.
Well, the
Sometimes
thing is,
you can't take it that far when you get fucked up. I've done it before.
Yeah.
I had to apologize after, and it does feel bad because you're like, I don't even know in what sentiment I said it.
Look, I give a fuck about everybody here. You know what I mean? So if I'm faded, you're gonna know this just because that's how I am. If I treated you fucked up, you should know.
Yeah.
You kick rocks.
well, you know, you I mean, even from the 90s, I mean, and I'm like this too. You are a happy, fun drunk.
Thank God.
You know what I mean? You're
I wanna
not
be
you're
that
not-
guy.
You're not a drunk that's like starts getting angry and.
I was that.
That was
You
me.
was
I
that.
was that at once upon a time,
But-
that shifted.
You know, that shifted, and you know, you have fun. You know, so you can do that.
I can't complain about my life, dog. You know, back then, I wasn't appreciating what my life was. Here I was living my dream, and I was still with the chip on my shoulder for no fucking good reason, waiting for someone to trigger me.
I know it.
And I didn't need that. And I realized when I let that go, I have much more fun, and I'm not looking for someone to like bump into me or challenge me or look at me crazy and shit. I don't even pay attention to none of that shit no more. You know, because it's like, what? Why? You know, I was doing that because I was angry.
Yeah.
And you know, I wasn't in my blessings, right? In other words, God was blessing us with all this opportunity, and here I am still pissed off about this fuck or this bitch or you know, the industry or any of the things that we were pissed off about for no fucking reason. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
a lot of it has to do like you were saying, you had blessings going on, but I think it really has to do internal with us, right? Because I was having good times in my life. Like life in general was good, business was, and when I would get drunk, the things that I think that I was like mad at myself about, I would take out on other people. Like things I didn't like or couldn't deal with. Once I was drunk, I was the same way. Like, go ahead, make eye contact, just do anything. Give me a reason to let this anger out. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get this anger out of me, and it's not good. I'm not bragging about that. That was bad.
That anger is like, you know, we keep it in a box.
Yes.
And then when we get faded like that, depending on the person that you are, you're either going to open that box or you're going to keep it closed, not even worry about it.
Absolutely.
I wish I was that guy, the happy, smiling, you know. But now,
dude.
I don't drink. But I think if I did now, like you said,
You'd be happy.
I'd be happier
because you're around people that are
happier about me.
Yeah, you're
know,
happier
about who I am.
You're happier about you, and then you got people that actually give a shit about you, and you know that, and that kind of helps. You know, for me, I mean, you know, we were all family and all that shit, but I had internal issues I was fucking dealing with.
Right.
And I think when I started letting that go is when I really got into martial arts, and I had an outlet.
There you go.
You know, and then a little bit of the boxing because you can always go to the punching bag instead of wanting to punch somebody and knock somebody out. Just take it out on the fucking punching bag, or you know, really train hard, and you feel like you're getting it out of your system. That shit right there helped me. And then later on, when I found meditations, stuff like that, but. Yeah, no, I'm glad that it was better stories about, man, you know, fuck,
man.
dude, you took off on this motherfucker. He looked at you and you just socked him in the like, I don't want that story.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? I don't want that story at all. Apparently, I was doing meet and greets and laughing it up.
Back in the day, they said what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That doesn't happen now. What
because the
happens in
cameras
Vegas,
goes
it
everywhere.
goes to the internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that phrase is dead, bro.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In the water. Just gone.
What stays in Vegas in Vegas gets posted from Vegas.
Yep.
That's what the news saying is, right?
Yeah, or gets posted from
For
home.
real.
Yeah, no, but it was a good time. I gotta say, I was skeptical about the order that we got put in terms of the 3 p.m. slot. But look, the outlook that I had on it when we got out there, because I tried to have a positive outlook on it before we got out there. Just because when I heard the time slot, I was like, oh man, here we fucking go. It's gonna be hot. Who knows how many motherfuckers are gonna be there at 3 p.m. But then I realized with that size of lineup, they're gonna show up early.
Yeah.
Because a lot of great bands were playing early. I mean, POD played right before us, and a few others that were like kick ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people showed up early as fuck. So what I thought about it was, hey, this is actually the fucking prime slot right here, because we could steal the show in this slot and make these people react because they're not tired and they're not baked in the sun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're still very much fresh.
Yeah.
Yep.
The temperature was perfect.
Temperature was perfect.
Yeah, man.
And we went up there and smashed it.
I mean, they even yelled out, for one more song.
Yeah, they were yelling at right as you guys had stepped off stage. One more song. One more song. I was like, damn, that's sick.
I wish we could have, but we were 2 minutes over our time limit. We don't want to be those dickheads that oh man, they went 5-10 minutes.
Imagine you're like, hold on, guys. One more song. Hold on. I know you said, hold on.
Yeah, because they got to start the other stage.
Yeah.
Because,
It's a schedule.
it's a schedule.
How many, by the way, stages did they have?
How many stages did
4
they-
maybe?
I think it was
No.
4.
Right?
They had
Yeah,
like
that's a lot.
4. They had 2 little stages.
Right. 4
on-
mains.
Yeah. And then
The 2 big
the
stages.
2 big stages that were side by side.
We were on one of the big stages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the green stages, they called it.
Yeah, there was the purple stage, was the one right next to you, and then there was the green stage. I thought it was pretty, iconic. They put them on the green stage. I was
Yeah,
like,
right.
of course.
Oh, there was 5 stages.
5. There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Oh, no, excuse me. That's a check-in right there. Spiral stage, Diablo stage. You know what was tripping
4.
me about the Diablo stage? Was that every motherfucker that did a performance on that stage had to take their shirt off.
It was hot, bro. Diablo.
No, it was not hot. Oh yeah, the Diablo stage might have been hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time you looked on the screen and it was a Diablo stage band, they didn't have a shirt on.
They had the heater on it.
It was all a template. It seemed, you know what I mean? But it was
It was organized good too.
Yeah.
I mean, catering was like about 6 different food trucks. They was pretty good, and C- can tell you about all that. He went to all of them.
Hey, let me just give you a reminder out there so that we don't forget, because we are stoners. Don't forget about the Epstein files.
Yep.
Okay. Having a good time and all that shit.
Yeah, never forget.
But the golden duck up there, he just keeps fucking things up. So don't forget that. You know what I mean?
Oh, did you see that bullshit assassination attempt?
Yeah.
Yo, homie, they gotta get better
You
about
mean
it.
you mean the stage?
Dude, it's
Yeah.
all
Staged
staged.
attempt?
It's
the second stage, third staged attempt?
The production quality just keeps getting shittier and shittier.
Man.
Yeah. they got these fucking amateurs. You know what I'm saying?
Woo, hey, man. And, dude, when you see the clips, you're like, dude.
Fucking amateurs. I mean, you could put it over better than that.
Right.
Hire some real actors.
And some
That are gonna dive into it like method actors and shit,
Yeah.
so that you don't look like a fucking clown staging some shit like this. I mean, it's the clown fucking show. We already know it.
Yeah, as they were escorting Erica Kirk right before she passed.
Oh.
Hey,
All right, cry now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, some folks wanted that. Hope you're getting your money's worth. Know what I'm saying?
Dude.
Anyway,
Dude.
let's get beyond.
Yeah.
Damn, the Lakers got smashed last night in Houston. People thought they were going to sweep Houston because we've been wiping them. But last night, no. The Houston Rockets showed up. They didn't even have Kevin Durant. He was sitting down, watching the game, and they won without him.
Was he
That
hurt?
should tell them a lot.
Is Durant hurt on the list or no?
Well, I don't know, because the game before he played,
Right.
the first game he didn't play, the second game he played, third game he didn't play, or something like that. And then in this fourth game he didn't play, and they racked us up, boy.
You know who else didn't play? Luca.
Yeah, Luka. He ain't gonna
playing.
play till the next round.
I know.
He's done. What about? Did anybody see the what's his name, Beasley interview on Club Shay?
No, I haven't seen
Bro,
it. Talk to me.
It's really, really good. Like it's one of those ones. It's like this dude's been through so much, right? And it's just a good interview. You get to know him. I liked it. Like I like ones that are more like personal. You really get to know about what this dude has been through and how he handled it. Got a lot of respect for that dude, like a lot, man. It was a great interview.
Is that the guy that started crying and shit?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I didn't even know he was a basketball player. That shit just
yeah.
ended up in my algorithm, and I was just like,
Nah, he's
I started
legit.
watching it, and then I was like, damn, this guy's been through some shit.
Yep.
And then I caught on in the middle of it. I was like, oh, he's a basketball player.
Well, you know, here's the thing. Before, you know, the basketball players become millionaires and shit, you know, due to the contracts, and if they're really with the shits, you know, and they become NBA stars, the upcoming, you know, them from them being kids to now in college men, they all got struggle stories. Most of them, you know, only a few come from, you know, not necessarily rich families, but that do well enough to put them through these colleges or these universities and all this stuff. But some of them, man, it's fucked up stories, and this is throughout the NBA.
Yeah.
Any pro NFL player will tell you that same story. Any pro basketball player will tell you that story. Maybe not so much in the baseball shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But football and basketball, you will hear those similar stories, man. That
he slept on the street.
Yes.
And, you know, like sleeping on the streets, first in a car, then lost the car, then straight up homeless. But it just lets people know no matter what position you are in your life, you never know where tomorrow will bring you. He went from sleeping on the street to a multi-millionaire, you know, like megastar.
And look at Delonte West, right? He went from being a fucking practically a household name, won a championship with LeBron, to being a homeless guy after he got out of the NBA.
You know, the only sport that takes care of their like people throughout the whole time is baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
You literally can have somebody that maybe gets like 2 games a year, and once they retire, they're still getting a good check because they were a part of the league type of shit. And like the other leagues have not like incorporated that aspect to it. I don't know if because, you know, baseball is America's pastime and it's that old, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, you have all these athletes over here, and then you see like, you know, you see where they end up, and you're just like, damn, bro, like you got to take care of your people for as much as, because, you know, I mean, to some of the people at the top, they're no different than just like a racehorse. You know what I mean? Like, the next guy's gonna come through, and they're gonna get the youngest guy, and fuck it, we're gonna run this guy. He's just another player to it.
Well, you know, these days, what you see in sports is them trying to get players involved in the game in different places so that they do actually have a future outside of the game. Like, you know, you'll see some of these football players get jobs as being coaches or managers or assistant coaches. They might get hired to be an analyst.
Yeah.
Or a commentator,
broadcaster,
yeah, you know, and like now you can't do that for every single player.
No.
But the ones that like they can snap in with, they definitely do that for, and they try to do that with the star players.
Yeah,
you know, to show, hey, we're looking out for these guys. But
as an organization, though, the NFL is by far the worst.
The worst of the worst, yeah.
Like, because their bodies get so beat up, you can't get health coverage. You know, a lot of these players,
won't give you insurance,
bro. They literally spend their money that they made on their own personal health care for the rest of their life. Some of them don't even have enough. It's that bad.
So the NFL doesn't have
like an insurance thing. No,
they should,
of course, but they know how much it'll cost them. These guys are like guaranteed to have lifelong problems.
They make billions of dollars. They should be able to afford protecting the players that they ask to put their health on the line. I mean, they've gone through things to protect the players, but still, you know, these guys are crashing into each other, impacting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every play, bro.
Everything from your joints to nerves to organs, muscles, everything.
Yep. CTE,
all that stuff. They should definitely have health insurance for the players.
Yep.
Especially the ones that go into retirement.
Right.
Because they're the ones that's going to need it the quickest.
So they do have a pension, though, right? Or is that non-existent, like when they retire?
I'm
How
seeing
does that
for
work? What's that?
for health coverage, they only get after 5 years of retiring in the NFL. After 5 years, players are responsible for their own coverage.
See, that's crazy
Yep.
because
There you go.
realistically, you don't see the damage till
later.
10 years.
Correct. That's the
15 years.
screwed up
That's
part.
the bullshit.
Yep.
Come on, NFL. You could do your peoples better than that. I mean, you know, you make billions of dollars off the backs of these players putting their
they
shit
can't
on
get
the line.
Coverage, by the way, like that's what people don't know. Like when you lose that 5 years, no insurance company wants to pick you up because of how high of a liability you are. A lot of the times they cannot even get a policy
You don't get
once they
drafted.
lose that.
Yeah, I would imagine that the pro wrestlers deal
Probably
with that
same
too.
shit.
Yeah,
Same shit.
baseball players, they're good.
All right.
Maybe I don't know about the NBA players. It's
Yeah,
like they know that if there's a good chance that you're going to get injured in these sports, they're not going to be willing to like insure you.
It's like
Know what I'm saying?
the more high impact sports.
Right.
Like,
Well, look.
probably like baseball isn't really high impact as far as crashing into each other like on a constant.
Listen, when you think about that, if you got a pre-existing condition and these people are turning you down for that, I mean, yeah, they're going to look at these, most especially football players and rugby players, like, hell no.
Rugby's gangsters. Fuck, too.
Yeah.
They get
Dude,
beat.
yeah.
Hockey players too. Don't sleep
Hockey
on
players
hockey.
too, yeah.
That's
Hockey
a high
players,
impact
yes.
thing. You know?
Yeah, high impact sports like that, I would imagine MMA, boxing, they probably have trouble getting coverage
Yep.
too.
They probably have better coverage when you do curling.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I think so, bro.
Yeah. Oh, this guy can't
Ice
possibly hurt
sweeping,
himself.
yeah, I think you'll be all right.
Ice sweeping.
Serious.
Let me,
Ice sweeping.
let me sweep this ice for this thing. I just can't get,
You can't get.
I mean, I get it's a thing, you know what I mean?
Terrible.
But
Yeah,
it's
stupid.
not something that I want to watch.
Bolton, you guys did that back home, right?
I've never did it, but I would love to.
I don't.
You would
believe it.
love to.
I would love to.
give it a
Dude,
try.
it would be so fun. Just you and your homies getting high, having a couple drinks, curling.
I get
How
to
come
see
you
did-
Bolton
time.
sliding in that stupid position on the ice.
I could see that too, but I'm just wondering, like, why you never tried it.
I mean, I know how to like ice skate and everything, but I've never curled. Yeah, I don't know.
You got to try
It's
the
not
real
popular
curling.
where I come from.
Did
I think
people
it's
do
actually.
it?
I think it's actually an expensive sport. Those marble
Yeah.
rocks that they throw, I think they're like thousands of dollars.
I would
Probably.
imagine.
Yeah, it's
Did
not a
people
bowling
do
ball.
that shit, Bolton, though, in
I've-
your like state?
I mean, I'm sure they do it up in some training facility, but I've never seen it personally.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because we don't. Nobody
we-
out here
nah.
curls.
There's no
I-
curling
yes,
team.
I've never seen any of that shit
Nobody.
here.
Los
You would-
Angeles.
You'd probably have to go to one of the ice rinks here, which there are very few of, and maybe there's guys curling over there, chicks curling. I don't know.
There got to be a curling association.
Yeah, full set of 16 stones, $7,000 to $15,000.
Fuck that.
Holy shit.
Because they're only made in like only one certain country and like group of family. Like they have like access to like this marble or whatever it is, and they're the only ones that get to create the.
They have the patent on it and the whole shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
nope, can't get it nowhere but us,
But
motherfucker.
so it's a stone. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a plastic.
I didn't know what it
Nah,
was. Yep.
you can get stoned while
Getting stoned?
Yeah, it's out of
While
Scotland.
pushing the stone?
pushing.
No, not pushing a stone. Making stoned is the way of the
the curl.
Yeah, the curl. You're making a path for the stone, son.
Like that.
Ice sweeper.
Ice sweeps. The ice sweepers. That would be our squad, dog.
There you go.
Ice sweepers.
So it comes from a water resistance granite from a volcanic island in Scotland.
Wow.
Only from Scotland.
Wait.
Expensive.
No, from an island.
No, listen to what he said.
Yep.
Say it again.
Curling stones are made of rare, dense, and water resistance granite sourced from Scotland, a volcanic island.
Water resistant
Granite.
granite
Yep.
Wow.
that you can only get in Scotland.
So basically, Scotland is where
Scotland.
that's where you learn how to curl, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet the best curlers.
Best curlers.
It's like a rich man sport.
It is.
It's like racing.
Yeah.
Polo.
Yeah, you don't have people coming up with Beasley stories in the curling.
Oh,
shit.
hell
You know
no.
what I mean?
That'd be cool.
Before I was curling, I was out slamming H on the streets. Like, yeah, definitely not. Different sport.
My first blades were straight razors.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I had to
Fucking
skate on
put a
those
blade.
until
You know.
Yo, I just got to go back because E-Zone made the comment earlier. Yo, what's up with Sen Dogs? He's growing out the brochure.
Oh man,
Yeah, dude.
No,
it's
I'm telling
almost
you,
bigger than his face.
It gets like that as you get a little older. I've noticed this in a lot of pictures that the older gentlemen have their brochure, they grow it longer as they get older.
It's like, going from a brush to a broom.
Yeah,
broom.
No, you won't see me doing this.
How do you say broom in Spanish?
Escoba.
Escoba.
There you go. That's what he's rocking. An escoba.
Escoba.
Damn.
Yeah, I was tripping out it too. I'm like, damn, that shit is ultra. You need a trim, son. But he ain't going for it. He's gonna go do the whole thing.
Dog life, man.
He should come out with a brochure brush. Like a custom,
Yeah, Sen Dog brush.
Yeah, Sen Dog brochure brush.
Well, he's got one of them old school hand ones. You know what I mean, where you put the ring over here, and it's that little. And
he should put it and have
make his own though.
Make his own.
Yeah,
have the logo just be the brochure.
When my beard was longer, I was doing that with that shit. So I know that's what he normally uses. But no, I don't got the patience for any of that, and I don't want a big-ass brochure covering half my face.
No, he does that. One lip, your bottom lip, that's it. Don't even see your top lip.
Yeah, no.
Stevie Wonder. Bro, we saw that. You saw that thing that just went around his lips. From the top of his lips around his bottom, we saw.
And the thing is, nobody...
Whoever...
Like a stylist
nobody told him,
whoever did him like that was awful, man.
So bad. Looked like a hairy butthole.
Ow.
Just terrible. Poor guy.
Horrible just to even hear that.
Yeah.
Look at that thing.
Looks good, Stevie.
What is that? Holy shit. Somebody's like, yo, Stevie, go back in the dressing room. I got you, bro.
I got you.
Let me hit you up real quick.
Let me fix this atrocity.
Man, yeah. If he wasn't showing his teeth, that would look real.
That's wicked work right there,
let me
man.
fix this, Stevie, because if you could only see yourself.
Wow.
Just say it. I mean,
somebody got to get fired.
Listen,
in your camp,
Bobo, if you were so faded out and someone did that to you, bro, I'd be beating them up.
Yeah.
Then why you do that to my bro like that,
Thank
you
you,
motherfucker?
Man. Yeah, I do the same, man.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody should have got at homie that did that to Stevie and like gave him the business, bro. Cause damn, Hey, listen.
He has several pictures like
pictures live forever, and most especially now.
Yeah.
That most of those pictures, it said fuck skipping go into a picture. I'm just gonna take this shit direct. Boom, here you go. This is it. It's living. As long as this site is up, and you know that people lift it from the site. If it's significant enough, they'll fucking screenshot it, and then it goes from there. That photos have a different life of their own, right? Once you put it out there, it's like music. It lives forever.
Yeah, especially people who have a bigger following, post anything controversial. I don't give a shit if it was 2 seconds. Someone screenshotted it.
Yep.
People delete it, and somebody got it and was like, I got you.
Yep. It lives on beyond what you put it out there for. And like with Stevie, he's not putting out any photos. It's someone else putting out his photos throughout time. Like, so when you Wikipedia him and then you want to see images, there's all these fucking images. He couldn't control any of that. Were any one of us that could actually see it be like, hey, man, I want this fucking picture wiped off of the internet right here. I don't want to see this fucking picture anymore.
Man.
And you could do that. But, like, ain't nobody doing that for Stevie, obviously, because if I'm in his camp, I'm like, hey, you find all those pictures that he's looking like this, and you wipe that shit right now.
Unless Stevie said, you know what, I don't want a beard, I don't want a goatee.
I don't care about it.
I just want this.
I just want this. Maybe Stevie.
Yeah, but you got to be looking out for Stevie. Is he going to know that you looked out for him?
Yeah, bro.
Is he going to know? Yeah, oh yeah, Stevie, I got rid of all of them.
Yeah.
Or no, they're all up.
If you were his friend, you don't let him leave the trail like that, and you beat the shit out of his barber. That's a real friend. Like, you ain't going nowhere, and I'm taking care of the cause.
Or you fire his barber and find him a new one. You don't necessarily got to beat him up, but like if you were angry enough, you
got to beat him up.
For that, you got to beat him up.
Well, they're under Cali Blaze thinking, yes, but under the Jesus doctorate, you forgive and move on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just depends where you're at in life at that point.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that part.
I would be getting all those gone for Stevie, dog.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, you got to think about the amount of trust he has to have in someone to like dress him and then make sure his hair is cool, and then that face. It's like someone's got to be in his best interest.
Yes,
and it has to be in his best interest at all times. You got to have a lot of trust for that person.
Hey, look, you know, you just you got to have trust, and if they're blowing the trust like that,
yeah.
And now if he wants him out there and he don't care, look, I don't care how I look. My image was my image, and just whatever. If he said that, then I get it.
Yeah,
but he can't see how he looks.
Maybe he just felt around a little bit like this,
and he
says, yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I like this.
That is pretty
Could
crazy
be.
if he did that. Tell you,
feels great.
Do you
know
like
that?
I love it.
I love it. Feels.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
feels really good, guys. Thanks.
It's not for me. It's not for me. It's not.
It's for him.
It's all you.
It's really all for you. Oh man. All the things we talk about here. Salute to the great Stevie Wonder.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh man.
You know, I'm really interested in seeing this Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah, I've been hearing.
I think I'm going to see it tonight.
I've been hearing great things, and I've also been hearing things like, like a lot of people are bummed because there's a lot of key events that are not in the movie in the trajectory of how he became Michael Jackson Thriller. You know what I mean?
Like
Probably the
what?
cases.
Like they're not talking about how like he
Joe
was in The
Jackson.
Wiz, which is like a movie that kind of helped propel him into
They
solo.
skipped the Wiz.
Yeah, they skipped The Wiz. There's a lot of different family members that aren't in it, like Janet Jackson.
Well,
and-
Janet didn't want her image in there.
Yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't want her likeness or image used.
Was Joe Jackson in it?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
You beat him up?
Well, not the real Joe Jackson, but yes.
Guy who played him. Yeah.
Damn. They shot
Yeah.
that part, huh?
He kind of looks like him.
Yeah, Coleman
Yeah.
Domingo.
we've seen
Yeah.
Coleman
Yeah.
Domingo looks like Joe in
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And so they're dealing with a specific time, so you're not getting the full scope of the story. But
Now, do you think that? I mean, I know that there was a little mini series about the Jacksons
Yeah.
before, but do you think that this should have been or could have been better as a mini series to get a little bit more?
more, right?
Yeah, well, because that's the thing. In a movie, you only have so much time
Right.
to tell a story.
Yeah.
So, I think it was mainly about him coming up in the Thriller. So, all the other shit wasn't relevant to the
Yeah.
story they were trying to tell. It wasn't like a Michael Jackson's life story. It was more about Michael Jackson's Thriller story,
Oh,
according to some, and the tellers of the story.
I think it goes up into a certain. Yeah, I don't know if it covers the hair incident, the hair on fire incident, but I think it goes.
He said
Right.
it does.
It does
Yeah.
go to that. Okay, so then it goes right to, I guess, when the first allegations are, or I guess when.
Yeah, I'm hearing that. I mean, they definitely get to the bad, the album Bad and everything, but they're already talking about a part 2. So
Well,
part 2 is going to
there you go.
Is going to
The
be
part 2's probably where all the drama is at, where motherfuckers are like, well, how come?
But no matter
give
what-
it time. It's a long story.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
I went to the movies this weekend. I regret not going to watch the Michael Jackson.
What did you
movie.
go see?
Dude, that's probably one of the worst movies I've ever fucking seen. Dog.
All right. Well, what is it?
That fucking Mummy movie that was out.
You got
Wait, there's a new Mummy movie?
You got, huh?
Yeah, dog. Like I really fucking got because I expected some fucking. Oh, it's the Mummy, right? I'm just like, it's got to be some Egypt. This shit is about Satan, bro. I was like, this shit was probably one of the most demonic movies I have ever fucking seen, dog.
Wow.
You're talking. This is like something completely. Oh,
yeah, not the Mummy.
It's
franchise.
not Brendan
Yeah, no.
Fraser type
Right.
of the Mummy, dog. I was like, all right, cool. They probably go inside the pyramid or something like that.
That's why it says
Oh.
Lee Cronin's The
Right.
Mummy.
The Pyramid of Hell.
Yeah, bro. This literally was a pyramid of hell, and let me tell you, there was 12 people when we were in the theater, right? And it was just me and my lady at the end. All the people walked out.
What
is that scary? Like,
I don't think it was as scary. It's just like stupid,
Just
dog.
terrible.
It's just like, how do you tie that into a mummy? Like, you could have just been like, all right, dude, this is like some demon ass bitch, but like, don't fucking put the pyramid into this shit. Like, it was just so fucking stupid, bro.
So wait, people were walking out.
People dude. It was we showed up. And there was 12 people because you check the seats before, you know. Yeah. And I'm like, oh wow, there's it's not that many people. I was like, I guess let me go see it. And I'm like, it's supposed to be as funny as the other one. I was like, it's a horror rendition. And I'm like, let me just go ahead and just check this shit out, dude. When they turned the lights on, it was this fat Asian guy who worked at AMC kicking them in the corner who just ended up watching the movie, and me and my lady, and the rest of the people that were there had walked out already.
Wow.
It was so, and then my lady's like, maybe you just don't like horror movies. You don't even like those to begin with. And then I go to this the event with Cali Blaze, the PSN network event, and I'm talking to my homie, and he's a very avid moviegoer, and I'm just like, hey, what'd you go see this week? And he was like, did you go see the Michael Jackson? I was like, no, bro. He was like, I went to go see that Mummy movie instead. I was like, dude, that shit sucked right away. Yeah. He was like, what the fuck was that? So that movie fucking sucks, bro.
Yeah.
Don't go watch that shit.
I would imagine that the studio that made that film were probably getting reports all across from where they released that people were walking out of the movie.
I had to clean myself, dog, getting out of that theater, dog. I fucking got that white powder, and I was like, fuck that, bro. I was like, I felt like bro, this shit was the most demonic movie I've seen, dog. Made The Exorcist look like some like whatever shit.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, from what I just seen right now, what you showed right there, that's
no.
You see them making a Wile E. Coyote, a Roadrunner movie.
What?
Animated?
Oh yeah, that
animated.
Yeah. Voiced of some of the characters. I've met the dude before, and is that movie?
Blank?
No, he's this Asian guy. He does Bugs Bunny voice.
Oh, okay.
That movie was such a big fight to even get it to theater.
Yeah.
Like they took it off. They took it back on. It's like a whole thing. So like the fact that this is like that guy right there, Eric Bauza.
Oh, that's a pretty good cast right there, buddy.
I love how it's Coyote versus Acme. Coyote has never won. There's no versus. Acme wins every time.
Well, he continues to order Acme every time it fails.
Like, why would you buy another Acme product after all that? Like, I need a new brand.
Listen, it's not that the Acme product fails; it's he fails.
No, a lot of the times the things fail. They don't go off. They wouldn't work, and then they blow up when they fail.
And that's
they fail like hell,
making him fail. So it was always the thing that backfired.
It never worked right.
Yeah.
It only worked when he got on it. When the Roadrunner did it, he'd blow through it. Then he'd go to test it. It would blow up.
He's got a class action lawsuit, is what you said.
Good.
He has the receipts for it.
Yeah, I'm actually good.
Yeah, nothing ever worked right.
But it works. But his timing is off.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work right.
faulty.
Everything always malfunctions. Always. If it was supposed to go straight, it'll go up. If it was supposed to fall, it doesn't fall at the right time until he goes under it. Always.
Don't pianos fall on him as well?
Yeah.
Anything, rocks, piano.
But like a piano would always fall like in the middle of a field. He would just like stand there and then boom.
And he'd go off the cliff. And in a cartoon, you don't fall until you look down. Like he'd always go falling off, and then he'd be like, "Oh wait!" And he looks down. As soon as he looks down,
boom,
then he drops. Yeah.
Imagine if he had never looked; he had just kept.
He'd be fine. Yep, just don't look down. These were great.
Like he wouldn't know. That's the amazing part.
They were great.
They don't make cartoons like this anymore.
Nah, they were the best, the old Looney Tunes for sure.
Lot of lessons in there.
I like that everybody was smoking every time they showed the humans. Like every time they showed the humans, it's just a bunch of cigars in the fucking air.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like anytime the Looney Tunes just were around humans, I'm like, why is everybody smoking as a
So
kid?
did the characters. You ever see Tom and Jerry roll up on that girl cat and straight up one-handed roll a cigarette, smoke it in one puff, then blow out a heart?
Yeah.
Bro, that was kids watching that. That meant that was cool. And
Bugs
rolling
Bunny
up.
rolling up.
And these were what we watched as kids. Smoking was cool.
Dude, but Tom and Jerry, I didn't really fully realize, but they never. We grew up on the cartoon that never spoke as much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
only the dog.
The girl spoke, the house lady, the lady who owned the house.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the maid, she was kind
of.
These guys were smoking. Mighty Mouse was snorting.
Yeah.
Just outwardly, like there it is.
What's his name? Speedy Gonzalez was talking about Slowpoke Gonzalez once, and they were saying he was smoking weed.
Yeah.
So yeah, they even say it in Spanish, marijuana in the song.
Jerry,
There it goes.
Jerry.
Watch this player ass move. Look at that. And there's the I love you or the heart usually comes
Did
out.
it again.
That's so great.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
It's like a very popular IP, bro.
The only person that I've seen, that I've personally seen roll one-handed is B.
It's been a long time.
I know. I remember
Motherfucker.
that one time you did that, and while you were driving.
That's what
Oh,
my
dude,
boy
that's
used to do, the
a
one-hand drive.
special talent, dude. Because I've only seen one of the truly odd dude used to be able to do that like nothing.
I mean, rolling it with just driving and rolling it up, then the whole process didn't lighten that up.
Yeah, that's a special talent, dude.
That's not something I'm willing to risk.
I ain't doing that anymore. but because my hand will cramp up trying to do that shit now. You know what I'm saying?
But you remember doing it, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I did it several times.
You're gonna end up like with a rake hand because your fingers are gonna get all fucking like
cramp up.
It's right in here.
Yeah.
I mean, your hand has got to be in a certain position to even try to do that. I can't even consider that.
With the funky feel tip, it became harder to roll with one hand, but I did it once. That I did only once. And that shit fucking cramped my hand up. Like,
He's like, fuck this.
oh my God, I can't.
There's a lot of people that know how to roll out there now, bro.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of great rollers out there.
This weekend, I was at that Proper Smoke Network event with Blaze and Javi Lopez, and there was people rolling up, and I was like,
perfect joints.
Yeah, like I'm talking about. I was like, man, I wish B-Roll was here doing a fucking like a judging thing.
Yep.
Because some of the shit, I was just like, people got tugs, bro. Or at least at that event, they were fucking very like, it has to be like this, and like they're really about the fucking like. It has to, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate it too, but sometimes I just want to roll up and fucking smoke. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, it was crazy to see all the amount of people that just really want this shit to be so on fucking point.
It's cool. Yeah. People take pride in their rolling. It's a very zen thing. You know what I mean? Some people it relaxes, and then some people it frustrates because they can't roll it. And some people don't give a fuck how it looks as long as it smokes.
Yeah,
so,
less.
Hold on, Bolton. I'm about to send you something. It's a less. Just
broken finger.
Wait till you see this one, bro. This is like one of the greatest ones I've ever seen him post.
His broken finger joints are the most. You know what I'm saying?
They like that shit, B.
It's still B. It's still smoke.
Yeah. This one is wild, bro. Like next level.
He's like fuck it,
what
B.
is this?
It still smokes
It's
like
still
a
smoke,
champ.
B.
Yeah.
You don't get high or what?
so bad, bro.
What is this supposed to be, like an art gallery? I thought we were just getting high.
I feel like that joint won't even get you high. It's that bad. No matter what's in it, it ain't gonna work.
Oh no, that's in your head.
It's a joke. I mean, it's that bad.
Wouldn't work for you. You probably wouldn't get high.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Look at that.
Look at
wow.
Look at that. What is that?
I mean, he almost got it right.
Halfway through, it went all wrong.
Then it went all wrong.
That's just like 2 hits, bro.
That is the worst one I've ever seen him post.
Oh man,
looks like a Concorde jet, like almost with that nose.
Concorde.
Oh,
like
man.
the Concorde, the old Concorde.
This
that
is less?
so bad.
Oh my God.
That's less, bro.
That's a Concorde joint.
Wow.
I love you, Les, but that is awful.
He knows. He knows it is. That's why he's putting it up.
Bait. Yep. Rage bait.
Oh, man,
you'll see. It still smokes, B.
Still smokes.
It still will get you high, though.
Hey, B, I got high as fuck up.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
Oh man,
that's a
roll the
hash hole.
Concorde, bro.
That's a hash hole.
Yeah,
that's a less hash hole. It's in there, I swear, B.
Yeah, that's funny shit, man.
Yeah, I mean he's getting there though. He's got the bottom half. He's just gonna get that top half together, dog.
It looks like he had a stroke halfway through. Like everything was going good, and all of a sudden, spaz out.
Oh yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Did you know? It's National Prime Rib Day.
Love prime rib. Phenomenal.
You know, it's a good cut, but it's not my go-to.
Yeah, you like to try
to have it right, man.
Nah,
I'll still fuck with it though.
I'll do the prime rib.
Hell yeah.
I used to like to try tip, but I don't do it anymore.
too much? You think you had too much?
Something changed in the texture for me that I just don't.
It's a
enjoy
tougher cut. It really is.
Yeah.
Even no matter how you cut it, it's a little tougher. Very tasty, but a little tougher.
Yeah. And did you know it is National Gummy Bear Day?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Haribo.
Gummy bears.
Fucking love gummy bears.
Haribo's the shit.
Yeah.
Or Haribo, whatever you call it.
Haribo.
I'll do
Yeah,
these
Haribo?
over.
Okay.
I'll do these over jelly beans all day.
All day, yeah.
Why you gotta fucking make it a either or, bro?
They got the sour
got
gummy
their own
bears
thing.
too. Those
Fuck
are
jelly beans. How about that?
Yeah, fuck jelly
You gotta
beans,
be a
dog.
jelly bean hater, bro.
Yep.
Fuck a jelly bean, bro.
Yeah, fuck a
I'm
jelly
terrible.
bean,
I'm
dog.
gonna bring some of these fucking jelly beans, bro. Like,
You
I'm
could
gonna-
go ahead. You're
jelly
gonna be
beans.
the one
That's
that's eating them.
Fuck jelly beans as a concept, as a food.
Get your cavities on,
I'm
dog.
gonna remember that, see, because when I leave him alone in the kitchen, I'm gonna watch the camera and I'm gonna be like,
Yeah,
look at
do it,
C-Minus
man.
talk about all this jelly bean, fuck jelly bean this, and he's eating like 20 of them.
Fuck them.
20 of them
Yeah.
specifically.
He's gonna just fucking grab a handful and just be like,
Hey, yo, see, Mizzle likes to snack.
I know he does. That's the
Yeah.
reason I know if I
Yeah.
left him in the kitchen, he would eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, who the hell
man,
knows?
I can't do
Yep.
them.
Yeah, dude. I'm cool. It's like candy corn. No, thank you.
Okay, that one I do believe,
Yeah,
but
not
jelly
do that,
beans,
yeah.
I don't think you've had a jelly
No,
bean.
I've had jelly. I do. I know what they're about.
Did you say you don't think he's had a jelly bean?
No, a
Like-
jelly belly.
Oh.
Fucking yeah.
Oh,
dude,
oh,
like,
okay.
The
One of
jelly
the first
belly-
candies
Okay.
ever.
Jelly belly ones?
Yeah, I've had
Nah,
those too,
dog.
man. The cherry ones were the best ones.
Dog, the times have changed.
Can't do it. Did you know it's National Baby Ruth Day?
We're gonna fight with it, too?
I could do Baby Ruth.
What's inside of
I mean, the baseball player.
No, that's Babe Ruth. Oh,
That's
it is
Babe.
Babe Ruth. I read
Oh,
that wrong.
Babe
Shit.
Ruth.
Wait,
I read that fast. Excuse me. It is National Babe Ruth Day, the Big Bambino.
Yeah.
I went sloth.
OG.
do you just want some candy?
Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
thought maybe he put it wrong, and so I assumed.
Yeah, you
Because
just,
I'm always getting duped over here.
The babe.
Babe, the Big Bambino. Yeah, this guy, the Red Sox got cursed for many years for letting this dude go to the Yankees.
Yep. That's what they called it. Yeah, the Babe Ruth curse.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
real
it
thing, huh?
real.
They thought it was real
They
because
thought
they
it
didn't
was
win a
real.
championship
For a long time.
Up until what? Was it the late 90s or 2000? Early
well,
2000s?
probably before. I think they won one, but then they went on a rampage there.
I thought it was like
I think they have the
70s.
second most titles, I think.
Yeah,
It's
but
the
that
Yankees
didn't come for years.
for a long time, correct.
They were constantly blowing it.
Yep.
And then, fuck, what year was it? It's either the late 90s or early 2000s. They start coming up and winning championships.
Did they have
2004.
the longest stretch of never winning?
There's
Oh,
probably
you have teams that never won.
There's teams that never won.
Really?
Yeah.
Never. I mean, I've always just assumed that every team.
Like the Padres. San Diego Padres have never won a pennant.
No, that's
Really?
sports, yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Okay.
football and shit like that and all these good sports.
There's football teams that have never won the
and
Super Bowl,
basketball, absolutely, plenty.
and basketball teams that have
Yeah.
never won the. What,
Yeah, here are the teams right here.
All
Thinking
of
that-
those teams
Damn.
won.
That's baseball right there.
See, at least they made it to the World Series. Okay.
Seattle.
Aaron has never
Never reached.
Never
Making it
even
to the
won.
World Series is not it. I mean, it is, but for a team that never won a pennant,
Yeah.
you got second place.
So do you think though? I mean, someone like a team like the Seattle Mariners has
Yeah.
never won. Do you think that they think about, you know what? Let's just drop this team. We ain't gonna win.
No,
Yeah, right.
no, because they make money.
Of course.
People
Yeah.
still go out to watch the games. People spend. You know what I mean?
Yeah, underdog.
And the
Yeah.
Mariners had big people. I think they had Griffey. I think Griffey played for the Mariners.
They've had
They've had
They've had some
players.
big players
Yeah.
that brought in a lot of money. So,
Yeah. No, they love baseball down there. So, you don't want to take the franchise away. They just got to, figure out how do we make this team or help this team be more competitive.
There's a lot of
Right.
Cubans down there, bro.
wow, 1919 to 2004.
Yeah, early 2004. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's a long ass
Wow.
time.
That's a stretch right there.
Oh, that's why they cried. so
There's so many eras that can go on in that, right? Of different
Many.
baseball players.
Yes. And they had great players, the Boston Red Sox, that went on to go to Hall of Fame, but they did not have rings. Wow. And that's the hardest part for some of those guys. I get it. I'm a Hall of Famer. I did all these great things, but fuck, I didn't get that ring.
Yeah.
It's like Charles Barkley in the NBA. He's a Hall of Famer, but he ain't never got no ring.
Oh, he never won a world championship?
Nope.
Why
A
you
lot
think
of
he's so
big
angry all the
players.
A
time?
lot of big players, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
In all sports, man. Marino, like you can think of it on a lot of sports with people with superstars. What's his name? Was it in football? Was one of the best fucking
Dan Marino.
running backs ever. Not
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders, one of the best running backs ever. And he stayed with Detroit for like 10 years.
Never
with
won.
the worst team ever. And just because he was dedicated and was one of the best, to me, one of the best running backs ever.
Wow.
Yep.
But then just couldn't win
Worst
because
team
the
ever.
team around
It
him.
was the Lions, bro. They were like,
Wow.
I've
Yeah.
always been a horrible team.
Yeah, they were not a good team. He was the bright spot on the team. That's how great he was. Had he been with a really good team,
Could have.
he would have got rings, and he would have
No
been in the
rings.
Hall of Fame anyway. But I'm saying he would have had rings.
Wow.
Yep. And that's why Detroit loves him so much. He was so loyal. He could have went
He could've-
anywhere.
He could have went and got
Anywhere.
money,
Yep.
and he stood loyal to the franchise that pulled him out.
Yep.
Yep. Did you know? It is the birthday of Ace Frehley of Kiss. Rest in peace.
Oh, hell yeah. Rest in peace, Ace Frehley. Lead guitar.
That's what he looks like under there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I'm going to have to do an Ace set later on Twitch.
He's Asian.
Word. Say what?
He looks kind of Asian.
No, I don't know.
Not Asian.
No, he's
I
not.
don't think so.
I think he had the best solo album of all of them when they did the four Kiss solo records they released.
Yeah.
Correct.
His was the best one.
Yeah, that record still stands up today.
Word up, salute.
There it is right there, man. That's Ace Frehley, lead guitar.
Salute to the late, great Ace Frehley.
A spaceman.
Did you know? In 1988, Lizzo was born. Happy birthday, Lizzo.
Lizzo.
And did you know?
God damn.
On this day in 1999, Naughty by Nature dropped 1999, Nature's Fury.
Is this the one with Craziest? And
That's the third album, right? Or is it the second?
I think that's the third.
Yeah, that's the third.
Third album.
Oh, Dirt All By My Lonely. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Jamboree. Okay, we played this on the radio a lot.
I had their pogs.
That's right. They did have pogs.
Yeah, I had those pogs, the Naughty by Nature pogs.
Are they still together? Well, I see that Church does some solo stuff, but
I'm not sure.
I think I saw some footage of them doing something together, even with KG DJing again, but it might have been a few years back, though.
Yeah, probably so. Word up. Salute to everybody watching with us right now this morning. If you haven't smashed that like yet, smash it. If you haven't subscribed, we urge you to subscribe. Click the all notification bell so you can get up when we're on game. You know what I'm saying? So you could get notified when this show goes live. Dr. Greenthumb Show, highest show in the world. All right. Right about now, we're going to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means, y'all, if you got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion, bust it, B.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
Big shout out to Balls Mahoney saying he's out here on a field trip with his son. He's being a chaperone on the field
All
trip.
right, man.
Watching
Hey,
the show.
nice.
There we go.
That's cool.
Hit the propane dog.
Yeah.
Settle down, baby.
I was able to do that with my son a couple times. It was cool.
He's introducing all the kids to the Dr. Greenthumb show.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah.
Fuck
18
around,
and
get
over.
yourself reported.
Get us banned, yeah.
Romeo saying, I was roofied, but I had just spent all my cash at a titty bar, so they didn't even get my wallet. I woke up at the beach one time.
Wow. Blackout.
Naked?
That is scary, though. You get roofied, you don't know what's going on. You wake up, you're like, damn, hopefully I got my phone wallet on me.
That shit is scary, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
I used to
happened.
roofie myself, yeah.
Dude, it's happened to DJ friends of mine, too. Like, it sucks, man.
Remember
Like,
when it happened to me, Chris?
Yep. I
That was
do.
cra- Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit was.
Were you out raising hell when you did that, or what?
I don't remember.
Don't remember anything?
I don't remember most of the night, and then the next day I had to play detective. It was beyond embarrassing. Like it was just kind of like worrisome.
Yeah.
I had to go to the hospital and shit.
You know, when you don't remember shit or you can't remember shit, especially like you're out partying and then all of a sudden you wake up and it's morning, you know, your shit is all in disarray. you don't know what happened. That's not a good feeling.
No.
It's a horror. When you can't recall even a piece of what people are talking about, it's a scary feeling.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, are you serious? That like, I'm dead serious, and you can't remember none.
You start panicking, but there's nothing you could do about it, bro. Yeah, like you're just like,
Dude.
fuck, I can't remember shit.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that being in Vegas this weekend, like Vegas is the only place I've ever blacked out, ever, in all my years of drinking.
Yeah.
But I did it 3 times working there in a year.
Yeah.
Like, because I was there every weekend, but I did it 3 times in that year in Las Vegas only. Never blacked out any time previous, but
Yeah,
was
you
going-
got it. You got hit.
Yeah, and so like, yeah, that shit is crazy. Like,
You got hit, bro.
to wake up and just be like, so what happened?
Yeah.
How'd I get here?
Yeah, no. That
If
ain't-
there's ever Xanax involved, like if I was doing something, I would take it to come down. I would remember nothing. That was the scary feeling. Like, yo, what could I have done? And you hear people in jail and saying I was drunk, and people are like, oh, how'd you? Man, sometimes there is a certain drunk that you are not yourself at all. It doesn't excuse what you do. I'll tell you that. Just because you're drunk, you can't be like, I was drunk.
You might not know you're there.
Right. You might be a person you don't even know exists. You know what I mean? Like you're not in that. I don't know.
The mixing of alcohol showed me that really quick. When you would mix the different liquors. Woo,
Oh yeah.
woo. What did I do the vodka and tequila or the whiskey too? Like when you did shit like that, like you would feel it the next day and probably be the cause of you not remembering.
I think it's just worrisome when the person that comes out is not somebody that you don't know. Like every time something has happened, I'm just like, yeah, I knew that person was in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like yeah, I knew that. I would have said that.
Yeah, I didn't know who was coming out, so it's a surprise to me. All right, next one.
Fake B saying, did you guys hear about the Storage Wars guys? Daryl Sheets, he committed suicide because of cyberbullying.
Wow.
Yep. I
R.I.P.
did.
Because
R.I.P.
of
to that guy.
cyberbullying?
That's what he said. Yeah.
Wow.
They memed him pretty hard, bro. He turned into a meme, and then they just kept going at it, and it kind of like fools take it really far, bro. Like they'll start harassing you in real life, and then dude just took himself out. Sadly,
That's crazy that at 67 you give a fuck that much.
Yep.
Why are you?
But
I
it
mean,
might-
like if you're fucking with the internet like that at 67, fuck.
I'm sure there was a lot of other
Yeah.
key factors. Like that's
Yeah.
what the media is
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. That's
Nobody knows what this guy was thinking and
Yeah.
why he did it.
yeah.
like
It's
that.
beyond that. That
Right.
might be one of the things, but there's something
sure.
probably connected to it.
I would think so.
Yeah. All right.
Genesis is saying they got to bring back Celebrity Deathmatch.
That was great.
That was
Play
great.
Nation.
Yeah, it was
That was
great.
awesome.
That was one of MTV's
Yep.
pretty cool things that they had popping off.
Sylvester Stallone made millions from that.
Oh yeah.
The brisk iced tea one that they did.
Oh, yeah.
Millions from that commercial, like a lot just for that because it was so big.
Yeah, his image.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, did anybody else hear more about those? I think there's 2 more scientists now.
yeah,
That they came up
2
missing.
more scientists to the same propulsion
Wow.
project. I think they're up to 14 people dead.
Dead.
That is fucking
Not missing, but dead.
Well, a lot of
missing.
No,
Missed.
hold on. A lot of them bodies are recovered. Weird stories. Some of them are missing, but a lot of them there are bodies. They're dead. Suicide from people who were not suicidal at all. Some went missing in the strangest, but every
And this-
one of them has a weird story to it.
And they're knocking them down for a cover up.
That has to be. They're
Has
all
to be.
tied to one project.
Yeah.
But it's been over an amount of years, right? It's like
Yeah, but lately, in like the last year, I don't know how many.
oh, it's in the last year. A lot of it's been happening.
It keeps happening more and more. And I'm laughing. I'm just like, you're blatantly doing this.
But
There's
you don't
12, all right, but I heard there's 2 more that's recently.
But
still.
best believe that there has to be some of these guys that they know that like, yo, the shit that we saw in there, in case some shit ever happens, like they must have told somebody. You know what I mean? Like
They told the wrong somebody.
Yeah.
or you know what I mean? I'm saying like, or they'd be like, hey, bro, the files are here. If I ever just randomly go missing, fucking leak this shit.
These guys
bro.
are connected to like the some of the UFO shit too.
Yeah.
Like, the detection or finding or investigating
it's crazy.
of that, some of it.
The dude from Ancient Aliens.
Yeah.
He came up missing,
Yeah.
this guy.
I believe he died.
He
He had like a
He's one of the
psychotic
ones who are dead.
episode.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of them are dead, and then there's just the few that are missing. Most of them are dead.
I wonder if some of these guys are going to start going in hiding.
Yeah.
I mean, and how you gonna hide in this world?
And you can't hide from those people. Those people could track you anywhere, man.
When you know too much.
When you know too much.
Yeah.
Well, because all those, like that guy right there and all the other guys that you see, they're constantly investigating and talking with other scientists, like from the federal government and on down.
Yep.
And they must have tapped into something that we aren't supposed to know.
Well, they're all working. Like I said, there's this one jet propulsion system, or maybe not jet, but it's a propulsion system, probably anti-gravity type of thing, but whatever it is, they're all connected somehow to that project. So
yeah, well,
That's wild.
Protect your net. Next one.
Genesis is also saying during World War II, certain Looney Tunes episodes were used to promote U.S. patriotism or mock enemy nations.
Yes, they were.
I remember those.
Luis, and you're saying, yo, E, I caught the ripped Dr. Greenthumb coffee.
Hell yeah, dog. I don't know if it was ripped. You fools probably ripped that shit, but like everything was sealed because you fools were like trying not to fight it at the Comedy Store. But congrats, dog.
Congrats.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Then let's see here. Paco is saying, B, we need a lowrider Spanish version on Spotify.
Is there a Spanish version? Did we do Lowrider in Spanish?
No.
I think he said we need like
we need one.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to get complicated. It's not a bad idea though.
Is lowrider the same thing in Spanish?
Lowrider.
Lowrider. Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is lowrider the same? There's no.
I don't know.
I never heard it called. I just ramfla. You know what I'm saying?
But that's like more like just like a car.
Yeah.
Slang word
I
for
think
car,
it's just when they say lowrider.
Low rider. Instead of low rider, it'd be low rider. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, look, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? All right.
Let's see here. Larry is saying, yo, Cypress Hill, they should be doing the Sick New World in Texas, saying the Texas show is going to be sick.
We should be. You're not wrong, because we would totally ignite Texas. This is a fact.
Yeah.
Is Deftones doing the Texas one?
Yep,
right here,
They are, right? Yep.
Yeah.
There it is. System and Def.
Yep. Yeah, Deftones didn't do Vegas. I think they're flipping the lineup in different places.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Failure.
But
When is that?
October.
Mastodon and Orgy, they're on this still.
Deftones with Deftone.
They switched the support lineups, right? That's everybody above Mastodon,
Yeah.
right? Except for AFI. AFI was there. They got Ministry. Oh, that's so dope. Well, they got Cold Chamber too. I guess we were the only ones. I guess maybe they just wanted us for Vegas.
Is the headliner Slayer or Evanescence?
No.
It's Slayer.
No.
It's System.
It's System and Deftones, then
yep.
Slayer.
Yeah.
Well, this is System's festival right here.
Basically.
Yes. Yep.
The way that there's Dia de los Deftones, this is
System.
Yep.
System's thing.
Yeah, I might have to go.
And we had one. We had a festival.
Yeah. We had several festivals. We're about to bring them all back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo-wee.
I mean, you know, it all starts with Perry Farrell, though.
Yeah.
Salute to Big Perry, because he showed us the way with Lollapalooza and all that stuff. And, you know, this is where the idea of the smoke out is born. We're going to do that our way, but we're not necessarily going to make it a tour. We're going to plan it right here at home.
Dope.
And then the other festivals that we, you know, ignited after that. But, yeah, I mean, Perry Farrell, man, first one.
Ups.
Yeah, big ups. Shit. At least, I mean, he was the first one that we knew of. Maybe there was artists before him doing that, but
I mean, but when Lollapalooza came,
yeah,
and it was at a time that you had all these iconic. We didn't know they were going to be iconic, but wound up being iconic bands that started in that festival. I mean, it became something huge.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Word. All right, next one.
Medicine's asking, did you guys watch most of the bands perform in Vegas after your set?
You can't see most of the bands.
Yeah, no.
You don't see a handful.
No, I was still dealing with a hangover. I mean, I did the show. I'm pro. I'm not gonna fuck it up. But yeah, I couldn't just go around even louder music than what we were playing.
Right.
At that moment, I had to just chill out. I watched a couple bands, but I didn't. There was no way I could stay the whole night.
I actually watched Marilyn Manson. I watched it for the crowd, but it was crazy because, man, you're seeing like all these people getting thrown out, you know, drunk motherfuckers.
Oh, for being too drunk?
It's crazy out there. I'm like, man, how do y'all do it?
Yeah, motherfuckers pressed too hard too early.
Yeah, I mean, it was early.
It's Vegas, bro. It's from the crack of dawn, and that crowd, there was definitely some cocaine being done early on.
Some cocaine.
Early on.
Cocaine.
Definitely some cocaine.
It's just not
Lots
cool.
of cocaine.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just not cool, you know. You spend money on a ticket.
A lot.
And then
you miss half the shit because you were blacked out.
You blacked out or you get thrown out.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you got thrown out. That's the worst.
Bro,
Well,
those
they're both
tickets
bad.
are expensive.
They're both pretty bad.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Yep, mad expensive.
Yeah,
He
fuck
said
yeah.
they were what, like about $300?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just for general admission, and if you got into like VIP, it was like
700
500 to 700. Like, it's it's a pricey ticket.
Well,
Tis.
they showed up.
But
They did show up.
Hey, if you get to see some of the aerial footage of dude, that shit is crazy. There's so many people.
You could show up and blow up or show up and throw up. You know what I'm saying? Either one.
And maybe both.
Yeah. Next one.
Saw this on Reddit. Do not get front row tickets to the Michael Jackson movie, especially if it's on IMAX.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Be right up close. Got the
That
place
looks-
blowing up.
So let me give this to you.
This is disturbing.
So that's if you're front row, huh?
Like,
that doesn't
Looks like
look-
Osama Chin Laden with that thing.
That doesn't look real.
Yeah, Chin.
That's Jay Leno right
Michael
there.
Jackson Leno. Is
Jay Leno with the Jerry curl.
Jay Michael.
Yeah, you know, there's comedy big.
Jackson Leno.
Michael J. Leno.
Michael
Michael
J.
J. Leno, dude. Michael J. Leno isn't real.
Oh shit.
He can't hurt you.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Bobo.
Look at him.
Michael J. Leno.
Michael J. Leno.
He's looking at the chin in the mirror.
And Chin Laden went nowhere. Fuck,
No,
man.
sorry.
Nowhere.
I was trying.
Terrible.
I was trying to get that, but
Man, tough crowd.
An attempt was made.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, this is not a part of the movie, by the way.
no. All right.
MJ saying, "Be real. I'll never forget when I saw you at the Irvine Meadows in '92 or '93, and you came out in an all-black Dickie suit, saying fresh bald head. That's when we thought you were a witch, and you have super mystic powers."
I do.
Holy shnikes.
Not a witch, though.
I'm not a witch, though. Something far more than that.
Witch doctor.
Witch doctor.
Which doctor you talk about? All right.
Did you guys see the video of Cali Blaze trying to load his motorcycle this weekend?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Bring it.
Oh, I seen this.
Oh, my
This
God.
is so
Oh, man.
wrong,
Yeah, it's called
dude.
hit the gas,
Oh, man.
idiot.
Like,
No matter
Yeah,
what
you
is
gotta-
balance, you got to hit it way harder with that heavy bike. You just stop.
Oh, man. No.
oh,
Yeah, he's an idiot. He
Oh,
deserves
now
it.
you just
you gotta
scratched,
go fast, right?
scratched up your
you have
nice
to
little
give it
bike.
a lot of gas. You need to slam into
You
the
just
back
gotta.
of that
You
truck.
just gotta give it gas. Huh?
Yeah, all the way through.
All the way.
Yeah, until you hit that little back part.
Yeah.
Do you think that was?
Pussy-footed.
Do you think that was his first time doing that?
Looks like it. And that ramp is oof, terrible.
That ramp looks sketchy, right?
Very. Shouldn't have that curve in it. The straight ones are better, but yeah, because it bottomed out a little too. I don't know if you see, but the bottom part in the middle is hitting where that curve is. That's why I use a straight one. But no matter what, he didn't hit the gas hard enough. He wouldn't have made it up.
Imagine if he was still at the dealership. He was, loading it up.
It's gonna hit right there. See that piece right? Yeah.
You know why? Because he knew he veered to the right there, and he fucked up.
Power through the back.
I was like,
still on.
what, why were you reaching for the ground with your feet? You know you're right in the halfway of that shit. You ain't touching nothing.
This is what
Rookie ass.
He's lucky he didn't break his goddamn leg right there.
Exactly.
Yes, he is.
Bart's is going to buy one of these bikes because he sold the smoker, he told me.
That bike's got a lot of damage. Though.
Yeah.
That thing is fucked up bad.
Yep. It's going to the chop.
Wait, so
Hopefully.
Bartz is getting a bike?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, he's
no.
He's not allowed, man. Hey, Bartz, you're not allowed.
They just seem so dangerous out here.
Oh,
Like
he
having
like-
a motorcycle.
He likes to live on the edge, bro.
It is.
He's
Because-
probably making this up, by the way.
Listen,
Because you get everybody on your cell phone driving their car around
that's
you.
the problem. It's not necessarily the rider. It's the people around you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we keep doing this thing here. All right, next one.
Let's see here. Next in here is Up is Down saying, yo, E-Zone, I heard it was the Exorcist ripoff, that movie you were talking about.
Oh, that it doesn't even come close to The Exorcist, dog. Like, The Exorcist is way better. This shit just didn't make no sense.
And it wasn't like sometimes horror movies could be so bad they're funny. It didn't get like
Nah, it was kind of like disturbing at sometimes because you kind of know like some of this shit is like quite real, and you're just like, why would you incorporate this into this movie? Like, this is called The Mummy, bro. Like, this is just so fucking stupid.
A B movie script.
Yeah,
For sure, like a modern day B movie.
eventually it'll be old enough to be B movie. Right
Yeah.
now, it's just don't even see movie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if people are walking out, right, that's a do not see movie.
that part.
All right.
Tom is saying, yo, I talked to a cop at one of the smokeout festivals, and he was not worried at all about people smoking, and he was stoked everyone was chill at the concert.
Well, the police department knew what we were doing there. We would have meetings with them. Chang would have meetings with them in the city and let them know exactly what we were doing. And they were totally cool with it as long as no one was smoking and driving.
Yep. They were there for safety, not to enforce smoking weed.
Yep. Help traffic, all that shit. Yeah.
Were they all pretty chill with you guys?
Hell
with
yeah.
Cypress? No, that's
Usually-
cool.
Hey, we were making a lot of money for the city, so they welcomed that. As long as we weren't allowing any fuckery to happen within our ability to stop it. Yeah, they were very welcoming and helped us navigate that shit. And now they got it down to a science. So no, they worked with us.
Awesome.
And that seemed to be it with the comments. So far.
Word. If you got any more comments or questions or shout out suggestions as the show goes, we will field them and pop them off. We thank you very much for those that came through, though, and we thank you very much for everybody in here with us. We got a video mix coming up after this show by DJ Silos on our mix channel, BREALTV 2. So if you ain't locked into that, go to BREALTV 2 and lock it in. Actually, no, it's on Twitch. Excuse me, B_RealTV for the video mix. Because if we did run a video mix on YouTube, they'd shit on us immediately. So come check it out at B_RealTV on Twitch, Discord, and all the deals. DJ Silos, you don't want to miss that mix. He is a bad man. He's a bad mind.
Mine.
Know what I'm saying, mine? All right. Do we have submissions?
Yeah, I got a good one here. We got Rosa and Ricky saying, yo, did you guys catch Everlast on KTLA this morning?
I heard he was.
Oh wow.
Wow, on stage.
Oh, so he's been on there twice. He was on the weekend edition, and now he's on during the week.
And we can't even get one
They're
visit.
back to stank ass again.
We
now.
can't even get one visit on KTLA.
Damn.
At least our bro got, doubled up right there.
Yeah. Which is
Fuck
great.
that we got a Spanish album coming out and there's 2 singles and, it was made right here in the home state.
Damn. Ma.
Thank you, KTLA. Thank you for your ongoing
Fuckery.
Hometown
Yep.
love.
ignoring the locals.
Yeah, but big ups to our brother Everlast.
But big ups to our bro Everlast. Know what I'm saying?
With the Illuminati hand pose. We see you, dog.
Oh,
The
damn.
Illuminati.
We see you, dog.
Oh, shit.
I think
Let it be known.
He's in a different club than you, son.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Doug Kolk.
Gotta
That
be
guy.
part of the Illuminati to get on KTLA.
I cannot, hey. Doug's a party guy. You could tell Doug be partying.
He jumps around.
He jumps around.
Damn, that was good.
He must.
He doesn't hit the bong.
He probably told Everlast a story of, I went to one of your shows in 1997 and you guys were over here. And then man, it was my first concert. It was crazy.
What do you think?
Or not.
B, what do you think it is with KTLA? The weed thing? There's got to be something, you know? And I mean, what do you think it has to do? Maybe the weed image or?
I don't know. I mean, they've had Snoop there a gang of times. And
Oh, okay.
It's not a weed thing.
He's weedy.
True that. Very true.
He's weedy.
Very weedy.
Very weedy, you know what I'm
Blade,
saying?
if you called over there for us,
Yeah.
I know you can.
You want me
find
to
out.
put the call in?
Yeah, put the
I
call
got
in.
done. That's all you
Handle
got to
that.
say.
Be like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck is going on over
Yeah.
there?
Who do I need to talk to?
Who do I need to talk to over here?
I'm sure that's how they want to be talked to, Blaze. Who the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah. what
Whose
the
knee
fuck?
do I got? How about this? Whose knee do I got to
You
bust
know,
to get them on?
It's either them or our management ain't doing their job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two.
Oh, cricket.
But I would think that it's more along the lines of KTLA. They've had many opportunities to cover things we were doing that were significant
I mean,
and nothing.
concerts, anniversary albums,
Star on
Star, Walk of Fame.
all those things that they just,
They're like,
See everybody else. They get
did
their little
this.
shot.
nothing to see here.
why you going to everybody else? I'm showing what they're doing.
The blind is on.
Man,
That's
did
KTLA to our, everything we do.
did we make them mad? Did we do something wrong?
I can't recall anything. We've only ever,
Shouted them out.
shouted them out, watched them.
Yeah. Talk about them a lot.
I don't know what it is, Bobo. I can't call it. I don't even give a goddamn about them no more, really. But salute that they at least had Everlast on there. You know what I'm saying? At least one of us.
A Soul Assassin.
A Soul Assassin
Right.
got on there. Yeah. All good.
Illuminati, bro.
He was giving the sign right there. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they have.
There's the thing, though.
In plain sight.
Yep.
He's in plain sight.
Okay. Yeah, then you see the number, you see the fingers right there.
33-degree Mason right there.
Wow.
Don't start rumors. Come on.
He's gonna come in here pissed off as
He's gonna
fuck.
come in here
Oh,
trying to, choke you out.
Yep.
And shit. All right. Next one.
Charlie saying Jeff from Carcass looking like Callie Blaze.
What? Come on.
Oh, he's got hair, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come on. He's already out.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, terrible. Gotta get out.
But there are some dudes we saw that had hair that
Yeah.
looked like Callie Blaze, just not any of these guys right here.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah, not even close.
Thank you, Bolton.
Like,
Get
what?
that off the screen.
It was just in the
Don't
it was just
entertain
in the
them.
darkness of that picture, maybe.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
that's
fucking way. All right.
midlife crisis look right there.
All right, Michael is saying, shout to E-Zone, had no idea he was in M2
Yo. You guys are doing us dirty. That's a little better than mine.
Yo,
That one's better than mine.
Imagine if
Other
you
day.
did have a luxurious do like that, son.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it in that one a little. The mustache too, yeah.
Damn.
All right.
If I shaved the goatee
Yeah.
and just kept the stash,
Old school E-Zone.
We got to get you that wig.
Yep.
sure it's not hard.
No,
It's a mullet. It's a little grown out mullet.
we
but
could
yeah.
have it shaped. It's a Jerry mullet. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry mullet.
Jerry
It's not a full blown mullet. He's got too much side action. for
No,
a
but you can
full-blown.
see it's longer
Longer
in the back.
in the back.
It's
Right.
still business in the front,
But
party
he
in
got the
back.
curl though.
No,
Curl.
that's a Jerry mullet.
Yeah.
A Jerry
Yeah, Jerry
Crow.
mullet.
Jerry Crow / mullet.
It'll cut off
JCM.
Oh,
the-
perm.
JCM.
Plenty motherfuckers had that.
Yeah, they did.
Was that guy Hispanic? Like, was he
He looks like it
Yeah,
right
that
It
here.
was, man.
But
Daryl.
you never know.
well, I mean, his hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm
It's one. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
All right.
Didn't Daryl from Coming to America have the Jerry mullet? Did he have back?
He had just a curl.
Oh, it was just a straight curl. It
Yeah.
wasn't okay.
I'm just saying that would be a lot of grease on this.
Yeah. If his shit had been like a little bit more shaved on the side, that would have been totally the Jerry
The
mullet.
JCM.
Yeah, the Jerry
think-
mullet.
Yeah.
I think
All right.
he was the bass player of that group.
He was the bass player.
Yeah.
All right,
You
cool.
know.
Cool. All right.
Mr. Byrne once sent this in saying, heard this dude wants to join the Greenthumb Bowling League.
Oh wow.
Dude's launching them.
He was totally launching. Look how far back he brings that ball, and then his flick right when he releases.
Oh, yeah.
Watch, look.
Woo.
Dude, that's like alien arms, dude.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's not going over the line.
Yeah, because he's coming in hot.
Yeah, he's coming in way hot.
Yo, freeze it at that time. Look how close that comes to the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like if you would have just let it go, TV's done. Bam, right there. TV's done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cockback, all right, boy. Look at that shit.
Have you seen the kid with Down syndrome who bowls? Who kicks ass? I'm serious. I sent it to into the group chat. Bro, he's an assassin, man.
He gets down?
Gets down, an assassin, man, for sure. Literally killing it. Yeah. Good grilled cheeses at the bowling alley. It's great. He's kicking ass.
This side of the room be on some shit sometimes.
Just saying, man. The guy's a star.
All right. He gets down, huh?
Yes, he does.
All right.
It's just the word work well. I'm sorry.
All right.
Word
I hear you. I hear you.
He gets down.
All right, next one.
Casually said
Is this who you're
grilled
talking
cheese
about
at
right
the
here?
bowling alleys.
Yeah, they love grilled cheeses.
Is that him?
No?
he's
No,
That's not him. Okay.
bro, stop that nonsense. I sent it to the group chat. It's
Oh, you
great.
did? Okay.
Kid hits a not a 7-10, but a 7. There's one like here, and then the 10, and he gets all three.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
really
a savant.
Dude, yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
killer.
All right.
Did you see that one I put in where the dude got the impossible split? It was great.
Word. All right.
Victor saying, yo, shout to Cypress Hill, April 18th at Gallagher Square, San Diego. It was lit. Saying
Thank you.
shout
It
to you
was.
guys.
It was very lit.
That was fun.
Salute
Shit
to
was cool.
the folks in San Diego. It was a great vibe.
And that seems to be it so far.
Word. Salute to everybody. Thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BREALTVcontest@gmail.com, and we put some on, bro. Know what I'm saying?
You know, this is technically now a breakfast show.
Yeah.
To a lot of people.
We gotta have breakfast
Well, like,
snacks here.
You know, because those morning shows, they have like Despierta America and all of them. They all have a little fucking basket of stuff.
No, I'm bringing my mug, for my hot
Coffee?
for the
I was
morning.
thinking the same fucking
That's what we
thing,
should
bro.
have.
I was
If we're gonna do this in the morning, we need fucking the
Mugs.
mugs and shit like that.
Yeah, I'll bring I have my Deftones coffee mug I can bring.
all right, but you can't be bringing fucking mugs if nobody's gonna wash them, bro. Because I already know that's just gonna piss
Right.
off B-Real.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
You
like I
know,
heard
if you
that.
bring your
Yeah,
mug,
well-
you better wash it, because if I see it dirty, it's
gonna break
going
that shit.
out the
And
fucking
put it
door.
away. Put
Yeah,
it in
like-
the cabinet. Yeah.
It's easy to wash right after.
I
you
have
use
been known to break some dirty ass glass here. Let's be 1,000. If I see a fucking coffee mug, I ain't been cleaned in a week.
Yeah. It's gone.
I don't care how rare it is.
Yeah,
Gone.
this is how I know, bro. I was like, don't leave your shit out, bro. I was like, if you leave a cup,
I will come and old man you real quick. What the hell is this?
Get off my lawn real quick
Yeah.
like that. Absolutely.
who left
seen
this cup over here?
Who left this goddamn cup?
That is some.
Wait, that's the one you had last week. Oh.
Well, gone. Are we doing, by the way, we're talking about morning show. Are we doing 10 on Wednesday so we can tell them, or are we doing 9?
Yes, we're going to
Okay,
be
there you go.
rocking it at 10. So just know that on Wednesday, we'll be back here at 10 a.m.
10.
So
For a heads up.
10.
I'm glad that you mentioned this at some point today.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
know,
it's
you know.
really cool.
Yeah, lock it down. Know that. Tell Siri.
10.
Let Siri know, hey,
Tell that who to remind you.
Greenthumb Show's going to be on at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on
Yes.
Wednesday.
I have a box of donuts on the table.
Yeah, let's go.
Everybody brings a breakfast deal here.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say like breakfast, like the breakfast standard. And when you look at it like on a worldwide shit, especially you guys have been worldwide, so it's like who has the best breakfast?
Who has the bet? What do you
Not
mean?
England.
Because I mean, you guys can eat. You guys have gotten a chance to eat
Oh,
everywhere.
you just mean
Yeah.
yeah,
general?
but because
Mexico.
because one thing you guys actually eat is breakfast, no matter where you go, because you guys,
Right.
so
Mexico, in
Okay.
Monterrey.
They do make great breakfast.
Man, the last place we were at in Monterrey, that place was like the best breakfast in the hotel.
Oh, yeah, I could have just lived there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
like what is it like? Just frijoles?
No, it's a
Chiles?
bunch of different
It's
shit.
a bunch of different
Options. You got menudo pozole for the soup stuff, right? And then like there's all kinds of different shit like available to you on the buffet end, but then they make shit fresh too.
And they make their tortillas there too.
Yep. Tortilla
Taste-wise,
fresh right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say. See, that sounds very delicious. Definitely not the healthiest.
No, like
Well,
me,
Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
just-
didn't say
No,
healthier.
I'm saying like
Right.
like when I think about it, I'm just like because just traditional Latino breakfast, like because we eat fucking it's beans, they're cool, but not when you refry them. You know what I mean? Then you have the eggs, and then you add the fucking chilaquiles, which is like soggy tortillas.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, bro, come on, that's like carbs, and then food still can have some tortillas afterwards, like.
Well, they did have fruit and stuff for the healthier.
Well, let's be 1002 is that nobody eats like that every morning. That's just you're in the hotel for the days that you're there, and you got a bunch of options. No one really eats everything. You might have one thing one day, try another thing another day, and another thing another day.
Yeah, some people do like chorizo and eggs every day, like that. And chorizo is not good for your stomach. It's delicious, but like me, I can't have that kind of spice first thing in my stomach. Like,
yeah, but
tastes good.
But that's
phenomenal.
but that's what I'm saying. There's like plenty of options. You don't have to have that every day. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that the different hotels, their breakfast deal is so different. Some of them are skimpy, like they don't have shit.
It's light.
Yeah.
And then you have like the one that we're talking about now that just had so many options, which made it like the best, available, and it tasted good.
The English breakfast is the hardest one.
Beans and toast, blood sausage, and
Let's get
nasty
this
shit.
fiber out of the way early.
I don't mind it.
Baked
Going
beans
farts all day, man. No way. Beans for breakfast.
and a grilled tomato.
Yes.
Ugh.
Like the Persian grilled tomato, did you get a Mediterranean?
Kinda, yeah.
I always want. I mean, it makes sense with the Mediterranean food because when you put, eat it with the rice, but for breakfast, no mames.
There it goes, right there, boom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Put those.
I could have it. I could have it. It doesn't bother me. But is it the most delicious one? Not necessarily.
Fuck that blood sausage. You can keep that. Those black fucking blood sausages.
No, we're good. Yeah.
No.
Does it taste just like sausage?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yep,
No.
regular sausage.
No, hold on. Time out. Blood sausage don't taste just like regular sausage.
Oh no!
Oh,
it
yeah,
don't
no, I've
taste
never-
like
I've never
it.
had
No
it
way.
before.
He said he likes the regular sausage. Not that it tastes like he was fucked with the
I
regular.
thought he asked if it tasted.
Oh,
Yeah,
hell.
he did ask.
Oh, he
that.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, you're
No, I can
you're
hear everything.
speeding through it.
I'm speedy guns.
So what is it? What does it taste like?
Um,
Iron.
it's a crazy different texture, man.
Yeah.
It's like more mushy than a sausage.
It depends on how you cook it. If you cook
Yeah.
it really well, then the consistency isn't going to be as like
As mushy.
as mushy.
But it's still going to be mushy.
It's going to be.
I mean,
mushy.
we had some at that spot
in Brazil.
in Brazil, and I don't usually eat blood sausage because I don't like the texture of it. But homeboy was like insistent, like, no, you need to try this one right here. So I tried it, and it was actually really fucking good. But I would not eat any of that other shit that I just saw right now. Hell no.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Gross.
Yeah,
See, that's a lot.
That's a big plate.
It is. And they usually put those beans on toast, which makes even more carbs and heavier.
Would you say that's a Utah Hawk plate right there?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm saying an amount.
Yeah.
Amount of shit there.
For sure.
Yeah, that's like a lot of food right there for sure. But none of that looks appealing. Like even like that. Like I don't even know, like, because how much different can it get? Like, so you have Latin America, which is kind of fairly similar.
Oh, you could get really different.
Like you could get different. I know, but I'm saying like you're gonna have the ingredients to go across the board, like the eggs and some kind of a beans. But then like if you go to Europe, you mentioned that nasty fucking like mixture right there, which is nasty to us. Asian foods don't really have that. They incorporate a lot more greens and fucking food and like fruits.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember out there every time I had breakfast, if you were not looking for anything crazy, like most of the hotels, and you have stayed there, like they will give you, it's like a good variety of like exotic fruits and very light shit.
Light stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Their eggs might be more hard boiled.
Yeah, hard boiled. That was when
Yeah.
I was available. If you wanted any other eggs, you had to tell the chef, bro, because they had the stash and the hard ones just went.
What is the Colombian one? Bandeja paisa. Like that's their big.
What?
Yeah.
Colombian.
What did you call it?
Bandeja paisa, I believe, is paisa or some shit like that. That's their dish.
Is that the one with carne and shit? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
exactly.
that shit's
It
good.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit's
it's
good.
good.
Oh, they got good breakfasts there.
Yeah,
too.
it's like avocado, meat, rice.
Is it like
A lot of the Latin countries got great breakfasts.
Yeah.
But they kind of
chicharron?
everybody
fried
kind of
egg.
Yeah.
copies them. Like because the standard American is what, like eggs, some kind of bacon or sausage,
Eggs,
hashed
bacon,
potatoes,
or hash browns.
and and toast. And it kind of is that just the
and
American.
an optional pancake.
Yeah, That's the American standard.
In Europe, it might be crepes instead of pancakes. They don't do pancakes. Crepes.
Yeah, but in
Just
Europe,
a really thin pancake, man.
in Europe, to me, their eggs, their scrambled eggs, would be watery as fuck. I cannot do the watery eggs.
No, I don't like runny. Like the
Yeah,
white
no.
part, if it's runny, I ain't eating that.
It's all sputter.
I don't like it running either, man.
On the egg?
The yolk is okay, but if the white part is runny, oh no.
Okay, like the scrambled egg in
It's
general.
true. Yeah,
and it's
scrambled too.
Ugh.
No, I don't want them like overcooked, but it can't be like water.
You know, the medium to well.
Yeah, I'll go
medium well is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Lakers is saying, I need a coffee mug in the shape of DJ Muggs. That's what he's saying.
All right. Cool.
Honestly, he doesn't strike. Muggs doesn't strike me as like a novelty kind of guy. Like he likes making novelty on this, but that would probably be one of his highest selling things if he were to make a mug that looks like DJ Muggs.
If somebody made it, he would appreciate it, but I don't know if it's something he'd go out of his way to make.
He would appreciate it, or he would probably sue them.
No.
He'd be like, "Oh,
If he could see that he could make money with that person, he would partner up for sure.
Definitely.
Fair to say, day 3, no nicotine. Show to the highest show.
Come on. Hell yeah. Day 3 for you. Keep
There you go.
pushing,
Good
man.
for
You
you.
could do it. You could do it, man.
You got it.
that's just hard, fool."
It's what's the time frame when you stop like the nicotine, like the withdrawal phase?
Just a couple days, but
3
the
days.
physical, yeah, like 3 days. But the mental is the hardest.
Yeah.
You're good with the withdrawal. It's not like a fucking opiate withdrawal. It's the habit of you use it for everything.
Like
How many weeks did it take you to kick him?
Oh no! Like once I quit for over 2 years.
No, but I'm saying when you knew you had it. Where like because
Oh,
I know that this
a
happens to
month
people.
for me.
Yeah, exactly.
month.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
needed a month to
because
know.
because you know, Dougie used to smoke. I think he's smoking again, but Ennis, Dougie, and Julio G, they all as a pack quit smoking cigarettes, and they all said pretty much after the third week they were pretty much done with it. Third and fourth week that they were like past the cravings of it and all that shit.
It takes that long, bro. Like
Yeah.
3 weeks to a month before you're like, I think I can do this. You're fighting every day for those first 3 weeks to a month.
What gets a motherfucker back that I've noticed, right, of the homies that I've known that have smoked and kicked, and some of them like Julio G that don't smoke anymore, they've like kicked permanently, and guys that have gone back to it, right? The thing that always had them going back after they were doing so much, they might have been, well, one is the drinking, true, right? The other is a stressful situation.
Death or a breakup.
Yeah, or something that's causing like some kind of anxiety or panic.
Sure.
Right? Where like the coping mechanism when I get to this point is that cigarette.
Yep.
And so they would go back to it instead of finding a different way to cope with that particular energy. And then they found themselves back on the fucking smoke train.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's if you're quitting and that happens, you know, you have to find something else to help you cope with that stress that you're going through in that moment where the cigarette used to be the relief for that. Whether it's a joint, bong hit, dab, or meditation, or something. That's where usually it happens for people. So you got to find something else to replace that. And, you know, some folks do. They find a way. And some folks, you know, go back into that habit. And I think it was for Dougie when he went back into smoking. He was working for Danzig. And there was a gig that came up, and he hired the driver to transfer the gear and all the shit that was going to whatever venue that they were going to be at. He had to like leave in the morning, and apparently the fucking the driver was a recovering addict himself, right? And he fucked around and got stressed out and went and binged, and he got lost with the truck.
Oof.
And Dougie was like, where's this fucking guy at? He's supposed to get out at this time and take the fucking gear and blah, 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 blah. You know, it's all Danzig shit. And now Dougie's stressing because this fucking driver is missing with the gear. And they got to fucking send it out at a certain time to make the gig. to cope with it, he broke out a cigarette. Then he went back to smoking. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes it's shit like that.
Yep.
Or if you're hanging out, you're having drinks with people,
and they smoke.
There it is.
Yeah, that's hard. I know that when I was on my sabbatical 8 months, you know, I didn't want to be away from everybody that was smoking, but I knew that if it was too much, then I would leave. But I fought it like head on. Like I want to be in it. Like
Yeah.
That's the only way you beat it.
Do it and beat it like
Yeah, you got to be able to be in that situation and
if
say
you
no.
stay away from it,
Right. Yeah.
and then you go around people that are smoking,
you're weak.
Then you're a little
weak.
Yeah.
But if you're there,
you're susceptible
Right.
to like, like fuck it up.
yeah, and I agree with you. Like when I quit drinking, I didn't stop. Like if you guys were drinking, I wouldn't say I want to leave. I'd stay and not drink.
Yeah.
The only way you're gonna beat it is if you learn to do those things
Without-
the alcohol.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
can do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you have to because
Yes.
then, like, if you can't
Just
deal with
hiding.
that, you won't go anywhere.
Correct. And then when you do, you're gonna give because you have no willpower or self.
Yeah, the thing I could deal with is like as long as I had a drink in my hand, if it was a Coke or if it was some sort of juice,
were fine.
thing, I could stay and hang, but I wasn't staying to hang, for any other reason of getting faded. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like
Right.
I realized with a drink I could hang. I'd be like, okay, it's juice or
Right.
Yeah,
Coke.
with the cup of something in your hand other than alcohol, you could still be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't feel the need of it to be an alcohol.
No.
Certain situations like you wouldn't go to because, like, to me, hanging out just in a bar. It's not that I can't be around it. I don't want to. Meaning,
Yeah, that part.
That
Yeah.
situation
Yeah.
is like
Listen.
you. If you're not drinking, you're not going to be having fun, and the people around you usually slosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're not sloshed and they're all all over, that's not fun. But if you're out at an occasion, at an event, a venue, and people are drinking, it's a good time. Who cares? Stay there and have fun.
Exactly.
You know?
Look, if I decided to stop smoking weed today and I never smoked another joint for the rest, I would still be around the stoners
Yep.
and not even tempted by it because I know how solid I am when I put mind to something. But I would not hide from it, because I would still believe in it and still be advocating in all the things that we've always done. But I would not hide from it.
Right.
Because most of my friends are stoners. I wouldn't be able to hang with nobody if I was one of those, I can't be around it. I stopped smoking.
Right.
I don't want to be tempted.
So if you have to quit smoking, God forbid, right? That you're not packing up B-Roll TV?
No. Why
Why
would
the
I do
hell
that?
would he do that?
Listen.
Because everything he's done has been smoking here.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
hold
Like-
on, time out. I need you and everybody else to realize this, right? Is at the forefront of what it is that I do is music. The music is the root of everything that you see here today, not the weed. The weed is just a part of who I am, what I believe in, and that never changes anything, but not defined by it. It's the music, because without the music, wouldn't have been able to talk about the weed or anything else that we talk about, because we talk about a lot of shit other than just the weed shit. So, yeah, I could totally be in this without smoking. I could be around smokers without smoking because...
Yeah, you wouldn't tell us we can't smoke.
Yeah, and I would not tell you,
Yeah,
hey,
selfish.
I stopped smoking so y'all can't do it around me. No.
I mean, there's some people, there's some bands out there that if the lead guy has gone sober, everybody has to be sober. They can't do anything around them. They can't do anything in front of them or whatever like that because of being triggered.
If I have to stop you from doing it so that I won't do it, that's bullshit.
That's selfish. Very selfish. Like, just because you have a problem, don't make it other people.
Well, that means you're just using everybody as an excuse.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the minute they fuck up, or in your eyes fuck up, if he smokes in front of me when I told him not to, then I'm going to smoke. It's going to trigger me to smoke. No, I'm going to trigger me. It doesn't matter if you're smoking or not.
Right.
No.
If I want it, I'm going to have it. If I don't, if I could say, well, no, I don't need it.
Yeah.
Then I won't. It's as simple as that. I can't be leaning on anyone else for something that I may be wanting or needing to do. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let's just put it like that.
Yeah.
But it should look. If you want to stop, it should be on you, and you shouldn't lean on anyone else to be doing this shit. You know, like I can't hang out with you if you're doing that. That's fuckery right there. Now, if it's cocaine or meth or heroin, different ball game. I don't want to be around motherfuckers like that.
That's right.
Well, as a trip, I think like since I stopped drinking, like being at a bar, and like if I go spend at a bar or being around people who drink, like now I look at like people drunk differently and I feel them differently. That's why I really appreciate the happy-go-lucky drunks that are like cool and good vibes, as opposed to the people that are just like complaining or just like, oh God, I know.
Incoherent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then like, what was that? Was that a sentence you just said? You know, it's pretty amazing that you can now, like for me, even though like being in a bar situation, dealing with the cool drunks that are fun and like funny and like, versus the people that are just complete dicks and assholes and not speaking coherently.
Yeah. Hey, look. When we came across Chavo, at the gig the other day, he was like, "Man, I haven't smoked in fucking." What did he say? Like 4 weeks or something?
Really?
Like that. Yeah.
Is he taking a break?
He's taking a
he's
break.
taking a
He
break.
goes, I don't know why. I'm just doing it. I'm
Good
like,
for you.
Do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with it.
No, whatever makes you happy and whatever your body is telling you to do, listen to it.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, you go as long as you can, man.
Right.
Fuck that.
Demrick, same shit.
Yeah,
Shout out
Demrick,
to
same
Demrick.
thing, yeah.
Yep. Do your thing.
And it doesn't change our relationship at all.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So if I were to stop smoking, it ain't going to change shit. Except for I might be a little bit more edgy. Fuck you talking about? What the fuck?
Definitely, I find when I do those things, I definitely get more edgy. For sure.
First few weeks.
Yeah.
Be like that. Yeah.
I'll be fucking edgy as fuck, boy. And then I'll settle in.
Right.
Then I'll settle in. Because it ain't nothing but a thing. I want to thank everybody for getting down with us today on the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Salute to all y'all. We do this Monday through Friday, as you know, all right? Wednesday, we'll be back here at 10 a.m., but tomorrow we'll be here at 12. So rock with us in the noontime, all right? And spread the word. Tell your friends. Share the show out. Do all the things. Leave comments. Subscribe to the channel. And, hey, listen, if you get down with the Dr. Greenthumb podcast on Apple Music, we're in the top 100. Help push us up. All right? Leave comments there. Get down with the Dr. Greenthumb podcast on the drive. But we do this live, so, welcome to the community and all that. Spread that positivity around. We need it more than ever. C-.
Super shout out to everyone here at the table. Blaze, E, B, and Eric Bobo. Thank you guys for letting me hang out this weekend. It was really fun. Shout out to the legendary Treehouse crew. Everyone else here at BREALTV. Happy birthday to Jeremy Mennel and to Bajetta Ivy. BJ, what up, girl? Happy birthday. Super shout out to all the guys in Korn. It was so good to catch up with you guys. And everyone else I saw over at Sick New World in Vegas. Salute. A lot of people said they watched the podcast and they listened to the podcast. So They were like, I was really stoked to hear that, and it was cool. Even at the Mastodon show on Friday, it was rad. So salute to everybody. Catch me tonight, Motown on Monday. I'll be there along with Slowpoke and DJ Jedi from 9 to 2 a.m. in Echo Parque at the Shortstop. And it'll be on Twitch, MOM_LA. Everyone have a good one. I'll see you on Thursday back here for the noon show. And word. Happy Monday. What up, Eric Bobo?
All right, y'all. Catch me on the socials, on X at Eric Bobo, IG at Eric_Bobo, also on Threads. Big up to everybody here at the table as always. Treehouse crew, all the people that watched the show, and to the fans that came out to Sick New World, and to the show that we did in San Diego. I forget the name of it. That was High and Outside. Thank y'all for coming on out. And we will see you next time. Snacks tonight, we say buddy.
Yo, shout the Insane Asylum. Everyone start heading to Twitch, B_RealTV. We got DJ Celos up in the video mix. Big shout to Ray Morning Shot Films. And shout to the Dominator. What up, Cali Plays?
Shout out to everybody at the table, everybody who came through to the Proper Smoke Network event. Really good time. So shout out to everybody over there, everyone who put it together. Follow me, Cali_Blaze and CaliBlaze.net. Much love.
Salute to everybody who tuned in, everybody here at the table. Tomorrow, tune in for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. We'll be announcing the next event soon, hopefully. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Also, thank you everybody who's been joining the Patreon as well. And make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
God bless you all. Swallow that.